list of like how you were going to order for the topics?
Nah, I don't got a list, man. I think we discussed it. I guess as we flow, shit gonna just come about. You heard? Like,
Yeah.
I already hit record. Now we on this motherfucker.
Live.
I mean, we live, Fox 5, you know what I'm saying? Your new name is Steph Curry, though. I don't know why you're not adapted to the name.
I like it. I like it.
You Steph Curry.
I'll take it.
I'm just Klay Thompson. I'm not even KD. I'm just Klay Thompson. Playing while I'm injured. I'm playing while I'm injured, man. Nah. Episode 83, Corey Cash podcast, man. We heard the rumblings. I've been showing Steph the screenshots. Y'all niggas is on niggas' ass, man. Y'all telling niggas, you better do an episode. I see y'all, man. I see y'all. Y'all know life happens, and bro, niggas get distracted. You heard? Niggas don't want to talk about niggas all day, but we got to give y'all our opinion about situations and shit like that. Yo, I seen the TikTok. I didn't know Amanda Bonds from she was on Nickelodeon. Can't remember.
Yeah, she come from that Nickelodeon world.
She on drugs and shit. I seen a black girl hanging out with her. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, she been going through it. Apparently she been struggling with some mental health stuff for a while.
These child stars are getting like, I'm concerned.
Yeah, you don't remember? She had a meeting on Twitter, like talking about how she want Drake to murder her vagina. That shit went viral. Like,
what?
That's when I knew it was the first sign of mental illness. I'm like, my girl going through it.
All right, get the fuck off.
Yeah, Shorty came out of nowhere. I'm gonna see if I can find them old tweets. It was a beautiful day. Everybody was minding their business. She just started posting crazy. Let me see.
It's some water.
Drake tweet. It might still be up.
Nah, but yeah, I'm worried about the child stars. That's why, like, I've been seeing this shit with Britney Spears. Niggas don't be putting no respect on Britney Spears' name, and I don't like it.
Yeah, she a legendary. I mean, I don't know, man. She got to slow down on them dancing videos, though.
Yeah, she shaved like a unused toothpick.
She be butt ass on, you know what I mean, on Instagram.
Little ass panties. Nah.
Shout out to Britney, though. She's a legend.
Nah, niggas be putting some disrespect. Like, bro, in the early 2000s, I used to have to run in the house and go watch a Britney Spears fucking video, bro. She was a child star. Niggas gotta stop. Like, is she like the first ever big? She's a millennium star, child star. Was she really a child? Yeah, 16.
Yeah, she came out pretty early.
And then your man Justin Timberlake was making her whole deep with doing a little disrespectful shit he was doing.
Yeah, I'm here with her. But I mean, apparently she won that she violated first. What he said, she broke his heart, cheating on him.
So Britney Spears cheated on him?
Yeah.
Why you didn't break up with her?
He did.
How old was Justin Timberlake when they was dating?
They were young. He was in what, NSYNC, right? He they were both teenagers. Like,
really? He didn't look like a fucking teenager. NSYNC looked like teenagers to you?
I mean, they was young.
You think NSYNC was teenagers? You really think that?
Let me see how old Justin was. No, I don't think he was grown when he was with her. He had to be like 17.
NSYNC looked grown as fuck.
They did. Some of them had beards.
What the fuck? NSYNC was not child. It was not kids. 95. They came out 95.
Yeah, they came out mad early.
NSYNC lasted like 2 years, bro. No, they had.
Yeah, he was getting it in.
Right.
23 and he was 16. Oh, she was wilding.
What?
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake was what?
He was 16 and she was 23. Fergie? Yeah, because he dated
When the fuck did Justin Timberlake date Fergie?
Yeah. I was looking into the only thing and her name popped up. But she confessed it. Yeah, she said it. She was like, he was 16, I was 23.
Fergie is a... Nah, don't put that on Fergie's name. Don't put that on Fergalicious name.
Oh, man.
I'll put that on Fergie name. That's nasty stuff. Can't be just putting that shit on people's name like that.
Justin was getting it in.
It's disgusting.
He was even white boy till he did what he did with Janet and kind of disowned him.
I don't understand that whole Super Bowl titty thing. I really don't. Was it playing? Was it not playing? He was supposed to rip the part off. I don't want to even get in. Like, you could explain it to me, but it's stupid. It's the most stupidest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, I just don't like how he kind of threw her under the bus and made it seem like it was all her fault when he's the one that was supposed to rip it off. It was a whole routine, and he just kind of let her get the brunt of the backlash.
I ain't gonna lie, Jackson nipple is like worth $1 million, bro. She hid from the public for mad long. Janet Jackson didn't make music for mad long until she married Jermaine Dupri.
That's right.
A Jackson nipple is extremely expensive, bro. But yeah, episode 83 again, and we back. What's going on? Stuff was new, man. What's new?
Just been chilling. I've been catching up on some documentaries. I was watching did you watch the Murdoch Brothers?
Nah, what's this on?
It's on Netflix. It's like basically about an affluent family. They kind of been in charge running the South for like the last 100 years, and it revolves around Alex Murdoch. He was like the head of the household. He was a prominent lawyer, and he ended up killing his wife and son, and it was a whole thing. But it's pretty interesting to watch, just to see how, power, wealth.
Do white couples break up or they just kill each other? Like
that's another thing. Now they was catching bodies in this dock though. It wasn't just that. Like before he ended up,
wife and the husband.
Yo, the whole family, because it was really just to show about they was really, there's generational wealth. So they was running for the last century, and they done killed the maid. They killed one of the sons, was like allegedly gay. They killed his lover, left his body in the road. They was doing all. I don't want to.
I gotta watch. Nah, I gotta watch this shit.
Yeah, it's interesting. They ran the sheriffs. They ran everything.
How many episodes?
It was like 8 episodes.
Nah, I gotta watch this because you talking spicy about their show.
No, actually, it wasn't a lot. It was 3. Solo, it was an hour each, so it's 3 hours long.
Nah, yeah, you talking too spicy about this episode, like for real. Yo, all right, so I got a question, bro, because I think this is a fair question. They did a top 50 rappers list, and Ja Rule wasn't on it. Is he top 50 rappers ever? By skill, I guess impact, hits. Is he top 50?
I would give it to him, especially based on that list. I think he deserves it. I mean, at one point he kind of dominated the charts. He had hits on hits. I mean, I know 50 came later on and did what he did, but I mean, we can't deny the impact that Ja Rule had. I know it's not cool to mention his name now, but I mean, we gotta put some respect on Ja's name.
Hold on, let me see who's on this fucking list, bro.
I think this was a Billboard list, right?
Yeah, the Billboard been getting shit.
We don't really dictate the culture, but I mean, based on that, I'm actually kind of surprised. I don't know who he pissed off at that office, but based on their standards, I mean, they had Snoop pretty high up. They had, no disrespect to Snoop, he's a legend too, but I mean, yeah, it didn't make sense.
Should be up there that high though. Wow.
But if you're gonna put Snoop on there, you got to put Ja on there.
Don't do that. That's disgusting. That's nasty. Don't do that.
Why?
That's not true. Nigga, Snoop is the most iconic rapper ever.
But so is Ja.
Ja Rule is not more. No, hell no. He wasn't even the best in his region.
What? Nah, I think 50 really hypnotized niggas, yo.
No. I'm not saying he don't deserve to be on the top 50 list. What I'm trying to say is you can't compare Snoop to Ja Rule. That is not comparable.
I mean, they're not.
That is not comparable at all whatsoever in no realm of hip hop.
My nigga always on time, down ass bitch, living it up.
Snoop Dogg went against DMX in the verses. There's a reason for that. Because to be honest with you, it wasn't even Hov and Ja. It was really DMX out of them 3. I don't know why they were all on the magazines and all of this extra shit. It was really them. DMX was dominating. Not that Ja Rule wasn't selling. Ja Rule had a big impact before 50 came. Nigga, he was on the charts in hip hop. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not it's no way Chance and Hell I could put fucking Ja Rule over Snoop Dogg.
I want to put one over the other, but like, I mean, Gucci Mane was on the list. You know what I mean? And yeah, he's a legend what he did for the South and how he, a lot of artists were birthed after him. But I don't understand the rationale, like why they wouldn't even consider him. Like, who were the decision makers in this office that were putting the list together, and they just kind of skipped over. Like, Ja had a run for a few years. You know what I mean? Like, again, I know 50 came and did what he did, but like I would say from like 99 when he did Halloween. Remember Holla Holla? Like from 99 to like 2003, he had a run.
So, but still, I don't think that's fair to say, bro.
Matter of fact, even later than that, because him and Ashanti,
Money Click and all of that.
That, but yeah, and the whole Murder Inc. They had their run. Like, he should have been on the list, man. I think that was just more popular.
No, I agree with you. Should have been on the list. I just don't agree. Hold on, I should have sent you the list. If you go there, yo, but where's the rest? They did the fucking Billboard, but I only see 20. I sent it to you on.
Now I see everybody else: Black Thought, Pusha T, Q-Tip. Of course, everybody else rightfully deserved to be. Big Pun, Method Man.
Lamar's number 2.
Oh yeah, let me go.
Wait, hold on. Snoop Dogg has to be in top 9. I'm top 10. Why not? Because everybody above Snoop Dogg. All right, I don't believe Snoop Dogg should be over. Nah, Snoop Dogg career is Snoop Dogg career longer than LL Cool J's? I think so.
His overall career or his music career?
His music career. Because what Snoop Dogg last is I want to rock right now.
I would say that.
Because what this nigga LL was end of the 80s going to, and then he
early 90s. Then he kind of
he's the 80s period, I think, right?
Yeah, because he transitioned into acting pretty early. Whereas Snoop, even though Snoop isn't acting and doing different things, he kind of still kept putting out albums after that. Like, he still makes music, if I'm not mistaken. I think Snoop. Yeah, but Snoop lying, like he changed his sound. Like LL, I don't think he's making music at all. He's just strictly.
LL was an overrated rapper to me.
Oh, and I'll say that.
No. Niggas can feel how they want to feel. And I know a bunch of my older niggas gonna call me like, Cash, you bugging, Corey, you bugging. Oh, LL was an overrated rapper.
Why you?
I'm not saying the actual act of him being a legendary act. I'm saying like the actual skill of rapping. LL has not proceeded through the years past 80 and early 90s. As far as rapping, yes, he had head sprung and shit in the 2000s, but we talking about actually displaying the skill of rap. LL is not.
Love You Better. That shit was on the charts for weeks, my nigga.
Yeah, but that's not displaying the actual skill of lyricism or rapping.
He came out during the time of storytelling, but that's why I feel like he's one of those people that knew when to gracefully bow out. He didn't keep trying to keep up.
He tried to make some bullshit like 2-3 years ago, and that shit was ass. Like a little freestyle.
I mean, yeah, that's a freestyle. He just put a little something out there, but like as far as like putting out album, he stopped. Like I think he's fully retired, if I'm not mistaken. Like he wasn't, like he kind of stopped in the early 90s, and then he did like Headstrong, which was like the soundtrack for the movie he did, but like he wasn't creating music like that.
LL deserves his respect of his time. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is he has not displayed the skill level of rap that was cool. Wait, his first album is 85. I think LL run stops at he might be I've been 15 years in the game before he stopped making.
Yeah, I think it was perfect because if you're
I don't know nothing on this album, this GOAT album.
You can't compare his sound to now or even the mid 2000s because by then I
say 2000 or 97, so L lasted 15 years.
He did Phenomenon. That was a hit. That came out in 97.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now. 1, 2, 3, 4 is on there. 4 1 is up there. What I was about to say. I think Hov and I think Jay-Z and even Nas was like kind of corny for quite some time until he like linked up with Hit Boy. He couldn't find his sound. I think when I say skill, I say like you could adapt at any era. LL rap has not adapted at any era. Like maybe Rakim can. Rakim is a better rapper than LL to me. Like at rapping, Rakim is dumb nice. And that's why I feel like he can flow on beats today and it won't sound corny. So,
but it's hard to say that, right? Because like LL wasn't really trying to pursue music past a certain point. So
you say his main focus wasn't music.
Yeah, like by then he was doing movies, and he really embraced the whole acting world. So, I mean, it's hard to know how he would sound if he kept going right now. I don't even think he would want to do that right now at his age, but unless it's like a hobbyist or but
I see niggas is complaining that Nicki Minaj is over Rakim, but Nicki Minaj's career is better than Rakim. We talking about just rap artist wise, bro.
yeah, that's the thing. I don't know what their metrics are for this list. If they're
Yeah,
going with overall impact, if they're just going with lyricism. But if they're going with overall, then yeah,
Nicki Minaj's career, I would rather Nicki Minaj's career as a rapper than Rakim.
yeah,
Unfortunately.
overall. I mean, he's one of the founding fathers, but like she absolutely.
And that's the thing that I have a problem with hip hop. Y'all act like niggas can't be better than the founding fathers. Niggas can be better than
It's not that they can't be better. I mean, we have to still maintain a certain level of respect to just pay homage, but like,
Yo,
yeah.
you think Ice Cube deserves to be up there? Top 20? Ice Cube is not top 20 rappers, bro.
With NWA, I mean, as a group.
If we talking about the rappers, yeah, if you can't tell the story of the West Coast rap without Ice Cube.
Without them. Yeah.
Without them and without him.
Yeah. But him,
I don't think Ice Cube is top 20.
Yeah, I think that was just politics. I mean, well, again, if they're talking about overall impact, but he has a bigger impact more in film and television and
That's what I'm trying to say. So are they including that? Like how you said, they list is kind of finicky.
Yeah, I wouldn't use them as a good measure.
And hold on. Nah, this is gonna sound crazy, and niggas might disagree with me. Kanye should be over Nas.
Yeah, based on their standards.
Yes. Yeah. Kanye, I know it sounds crazy. Niggas gonna trip and flip out. Kanye career as a rapper is better than Nas's career. He's not a better rapper than Nas or lyricist.
He might be. I wouldn't argue if he was number 2. If based on their
that ass. No, that ass. No, that ass. Wayne should see, and this is the thing. Why you could put Kendrick, because this is the thing. Why it's finicky, because they consider Kendrick to be a straight rapper. So that's why he's only, and he well, Biggie only got 2 albums and Pac got like 3 before he died, or 4. But if they see, you can't even, I'm gonna be honest with you. Damn, man, this is hard to say. Snoop Dogg is not, I agree that Snoop Dogg is, nah.
Well, Pac is still top 10 just because.
Yeah, but my thing is, I think as years progress, yes, him and Biggie has music that's timeless, but I do think it's better rappers than them. Well,
but it's not just Pac. It's not just about his lyrical ability. It's about his overall impact. Like his overall impact. To this day, he's still a talking piece. Like, you know what I mean? So he's timeless. You just kind of, he's gonna be on every.
Now, don't get me wrong. LL should be up there. He should be in the top 20 rappers. I don't give a fuck what list you make.
I don't know about 20. Like, he should be. If it's 50, you got to put him on there just out of respect.
LL has to be in top 15. Honestly.
I mean, I'm not mad at it.
J. Cole over 50 Cent. J. Cole career is longer.
His music career is longer. As far as overall impact, I disagree with that.
Overall impact, I agree with you. 50 Cent over J. Cole.
Yeah, 50.
So you think it's fair if a nigga accompany you your whole career, but you on the top, is Big Boy in his top 50? Because I do feel like Andre 3K deserves to be up there. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, if he gonna be in there, where Big Boy lies. I don't think they just, like, a lot of people be arguing about how Big Boy is skill set is matched with Andre 3K. I think the fuck not. I ain't gonna hold you. I think the fuck not.
But their rapping styles, in my opinion, is different.
So nigga, it's the measuring stick. Like it's the levels. It's levels. It's levels, bro. So
but I thought they would add him to the list.
They said no KRS One. He should be top 50. He should be top 50. DMX should be. DMX, yo, I don't think DMX's career is that long.
Oh nah, you can't do that. You gotta.
DMX's career is not that long. How long is DMX's career?
It's 90, not so.
98 to what? 2000 and what?
He still was putting out music.
Yeah, but was he DMX?
Yeah. Nah, DMX is up.
X gonna give it to you like the end, right?
Nah. He's in I would say like as far as relevancy, 2004 maybe.
So 98 to 04?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see.
I mean, he still kept putting stuff out, but like
He got that. He had that joint. We in here, Lord, give me a sign. Tell me what's on your mind. But he wasn't DMX in 06.
Comes the boom. You can't forget about that too when he was. Come on now.
Grand Champ with a hood eye. That's 03. So DMX, yeah, DMX career is not even like. It's crazy. It's impactful because it's 2 albums in 1 year.
Oh man, it's like nah, he did Lord Give Me a Sign. That was in
06.
Yeah.
But I don't think his career, DMX rap. Yeah, DMX rap career as being the top 3 or 5 artists is not that long.
I think it is. I think.
What's the rest of his list?
As far as him being like hot as fish grease, definitely the 90s. The 90s, early 2000s, and then by mid 2000s, he still had a couple of hits sprinkled here and there, but I think his personal life started to affect his career. But I mean, yeah, X definitely deserves to be on that list, 100%. I mean, there's a point he had Jay-Z show. Like Jay had admitted himself that X was a tough act to follow.
Yeah,
nobody wanted to go after X.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So.
Is this the whole list though? Okay, all right. So you want to go through the list, or you think that's boring to go through the list?
It's up to you. I mean, well, you mean each person, the 50 people? I don't know about going by 50 people, but
they got Ross 50th, Red Run 49th, Melly Mel 48th, MC Light.
Yeah, she deserves to be on there. Female pioneer.
Kiss is 46.
On there, she deserves to be on there.
Kiss is 46.
That's the thing, though. I don't know. Are they going in order of relevancy, or are they just naming?
Let me try to look at the list of requirements, man. The greatest top 50 goes distinguished also continuously honor the ranking. What is the ultimate best? Bro, that's not really displaying how y'all did this list. In determining these rankings, Billboard added in terms opted the first limit to rap the arena about North America. So example, as in his career, British rapper Slick Rick is not on it. We also opted out not to include significant contributions to reggaeton, dancehall, MCs on the list. Okay, so Nori probably won't be on there. From there, we took it into account of the following criteria. Here we go. Bodies of work and achievements, charted singles and albums, gold and platinum certifications, cultural impact and influence, and how the artist's work fostered the genre evolution and longevity. Years on the mic, lyrics, storytelling skills, flow, and vocal prowess. That was the criteria right there, what I just named.
Yeah.
And if we talking that, yes, Rose the dessert. If we talking that longevity, and I hate to be the guy, I don't know if MC Light is top 50.
Nah, she gotta be on there.
You do. I gotta go back and really do my history of MC Light, because I don't. Not that she wasn't impactful, but it was like a time. Ice-T
too. Yeah, he's another one.
Queen Latifah should definitely.
Absolutely, she should be up there.
Is here. Redman is here. E40, of course.
Because MC Light is like one of the first.
I ain't gonna lie, Dr. Dre should be higher than 40.
Yeah.
Ludacris, they had to put Ludacris up there. Gucci Mane is, I think the most underrated and underappreciated artist of Atlanta is Ludacris.
I could see that. I can see that.
Mos Def. I'm not a big Mos Def fan.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
Future's of it.
I can see that.
Chuck D. But hold on. And I did Public Enemy career is not that long. That shit like 3 years, 2 years.
Nah, they gotta be on the list.
How? Their career is like at least, because I listened to the brother.
Well, see, it's not necessarily about how long, it's the impact. So
all right, impact. They say longevity.
Because it's the same thing with Tupac. Like Tupac actually wasn't. His career wasn't that long.
But his longevity, it's exceeded longer than his living.
Right.
Because he was nice and he had a message. So my thing is Public Enemy.
Yup. The audio went out for a second.
Oh, I said Chuck D can be on the list. Public Enemy can, but I said they're not doing groups, so that changes the dynamic of it. All right. Busta Rhymes, yes, he should be on there. T.I., yes, he should be on there. Kim, for sure, should be on there. Lauryn Hill is 30th.
She deserved to be on there.
30th?
Be late because she late. That's why they put her ass down there.
All right. Pusha T.
One time.
Pusha T has 2 careers. He should be on there. Black Thought should be on there. Q-Tip should be on there. I'm not the biggest Q-Tip. Pun is 26. He's over Lauryn Hill. I don't agree with that. He's over Lauryn Hill. He's over Bun B. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Fat Joe with that order.
Yeah, Fat Joe has something to do with that, bro. Method Man is 25th. I agree with that. KRS-One is not in the top 25 at 20, and that's when niggas have a problem. He's 24. Not a big hit. Curtis Blow should be up there. Ghostface should be up there. DMX is 21.
He should have been a little higher.
Big Daddy Kane is 21st. Missy Elliott for sure should be up there. And I don't think Missy Elliott should have been 19th.
She should have been higher too.
She should have been higher than Ice Cube, unfortunately. And I don't give a fuck how niggas. Missy.
Impact. Musical.
I know niggas be looking at niggas like they got 5. I really feel like Missy could go against Nicki Minaj in the verses.
Based on lyrical ability or just overall hits?
Missy Elliott hits is probably better than Nicki Minaj hits.
I could see that would be a good battle.
Scarface should be up there. Yes, Scarface should be up there. I don't know if Scarface's career is that long,
but his impact.
His impact is OD. Yeah. J. Cole is one of my favorite rappers. J. Cole career is longer than all them niggas, bro.
And his impact.
J. Cole with 50 Cent is tough though. Like his impact is different.
Yeah, I don't know about putting him over 50, but he definitely his fan base.
Well, we know the obvious.
Yeah,
we have the top 20, but Kanye should be higher, bro.
I agree.
Drake top 10 is not. It doesn't bother me.
I'm not mad at that.
As long as Lil Wayne is before Drake.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Yeah. As long as Lil Wayne, Eminem should be top 5. I'm not mad. I'm never gonna be mad at that. I'm not gonna lie. Kendrick over Nas it's an argument, mirror.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's an argument. That's a full blown. That's a whole episode, to be honest with you. Not just being you, including Nas fans and Kendrick fans. Kendrick over Nas is... Nas fans don't like Kendrick or Cole. I don't know about that. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm not saying I agree with it or I don't. But that is interesting. Don't get me wrong. That is interesting. But as far as that list, did I name somebody you felt like Ja Rule was over? Chuck D. Chuck D. Easy.
Yeah. There's a few people on that list.
MC Light. He should be over MC Light.
Shit.
That's
good people.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, who you think in their prime was bigger? 50 Cent or Hov?
That's a tough one.
I was thinking about that, and I think it's an age difference with this topic. I think older niggas is gonna say Jay-Z. A nigga like me is gonna say 50. But what is Jay-Z's prime? Give me a year when it's Jay-Z's prime.
90s, 98.
But then that's all right. So 98 is his prime, but DMX is the best at this time. 98.
He's the best, but he's definitely a contender. Like he's up there. But see that period from like 94 to
98 is the best pop
year. Yeah, a lot of artists had room to eat. Everybody was kind of doing their thing around that time. So
98 Hard Knock Life 2 drops. This is saying this is Jay-Z's prime. But Then you got Get Rich or Die Trying for 50 Cent.
Yeah, Get Rich or Die Trying. That run is
it's insane.
Yeah, I like.
And now, all right, we talking about music, right? And we talking about music. Jay-Z music career is way better than 50 Cent's. Don't get me wrong, but we talking about album sales. 50 Cent kills him. Impact. Now let's talk about impact. So let's talk about teams. G-Unit or Rockefeller?
Rockefeller.
Rockefeller. I got Rockefeller. I'm with you.
Mainly.
Now we won one. We won one right now at this point. We won.
Yeah, they produce more legends.
All right. Clothing. Rockaware or G-Unit clothing with the tank tops and the sneakers, and the S. Dot Carters is included.
G-Unit had every nigga from the white boys in the suburbs to the.
We was wearing Rockaware coats though. We was.
Yeah, but nigga, G-Unit had everybody wearing bulletproof vests, and they don't have no ops. Everybody felt like many men was trying to get many men. Like, nah, they had a run. You don't remember when niggas was running around with?
No, I remember. I just was trying to look at who's bigger than I be big. I look at who's bigger in their prime, and I got 50. I don't see nobody coming close to that but Wayne and Drake.
Yeah, Drake.
Kanye West was extremely hot during Through the Wire, but his rookie year is not even the only other nigga rookie year, a nigga rookie year that's crazy is DMX.
Yeah,
he dropped 2 albums in 1 year.
He did, but
so if that's considered his prime is nuts too. If that's considered his prime or whenever that run is. But 50 Cent run is, I don't see Jay-Z run at Rockefeller was dominating them, bro. Because then you have the inclusion of Dipset, you have the inclusion of State Prop, you have the inclusion of I'm thinking about somebody just felt.
They definitely produce way more legendary talent. Not to no disrespect to somebody in G-Unit, but
it was no. So they second in command. Rockefeller's second in command. Damn, that's not even comparable. You can't even do it that way neither. Because if you do second command and you put Kanye there, Kanye's bigger than Lloyd Banks, Tony Ayo, and Young Buck. I was trying to do that, but they third in command would be what? Memphis Bleak. They third in command. No, could be Cam, and he's still bigger than fucking. Yep. He's still bigger than Young Buck, and his career is still better than Young Buck and fucking Tony Ayo.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Rockefeller over G-Unit. Now, you think that, all right, Benny Siegel too. You think that, do you think that's a good versus? G-Unit versus Rockefeller?
I don't even think it'll be fair.
I kind of agree with you.
It'll be domestic violence on that stage.
Is that the Brooklyn in you, son? Yeah, you being biased, son? Nah, but I think 50 Cent in his prime is bigger than Jay-Z in his prime.
As an individual, yeah, but as an conglomerate, a lot of niggas wasn't touching Rockefeller. When you merge that Brooklyn and Harlem together,
yeah, it dominates Queens for sure. Yeah. Queens and Louisiana, yeah, it kills it. All right, so, all right, Ja Rule. We talk about Ja Rule, 50 rappers, who's bigger than their prime. All right, let's get into the nastiness, man. Your man Adam 22 fired Lush on a live stream. Posted it, saying that he heard that Lush was disclosing some information in regards to what people was getting paid on Discord. Lush looked old and he looked like he don't know how to use Discord. I didn't know how to use Discord. Discord is mad hard to use. So I don't understand how Lush was saying these things when he don't know how to use it. But following that, AD and all right, so we're talking about the No Jumper podcast. If you're not familiar with the No Jumper podcast, it's ran by a white guy named Adam 22 who has different shows, and he also is an interviewer in his podcast. And he had somebody named Lush who was big in the battle rap community for the West Coast. He I guess he was in Grind Time League at one point, and he used to host their battle rap events and be like, I think a co-owner maybe, but I know a very prominent figure in the battle rap West Coast scene. He joined the No Jumper podcast about a year ago, I want to say, and it's been just not beef between him and Adam, but it's been beef over there in No Jumper. Or No Jumper just been looking extremely messy to where I never seen Adam really fire somebody on live. And he actually fired Lush on live. And Lush said that he didn't say this. So Steph would know more in depth. It's not that I'm just surface with it, but maybe I'm some details I'm missing and you could fill in.
Yeah, what it seems like to me, like with Adam, he's just trying to do a whole rebrand. I think he's getting tired of the whole gangster culture that he has with AD and a lot of those guys over there, and it's just kind of not. It's not the theme. It's not the direction that they're trying to go in. But as far as the whole drama, like the domino effect between Lush and then AD and T-Rel and the rest of them leaving was as far as like it was a business move. So from what Adam was feeling is that he has a lot of shows, like we said, a lot of shows that he does live, and then he's not really generating any revenue from that. He's kind of coming out of pocket. Now he does make a lot of money, but at this point, a lot of his money comes from what he does his other ventures, porn, and he has other business ventures. So he felt like he was getting to a point where he's dipping into his money from other business ventures and pouring it into these guys, but he felt like they're not giving 100% anymore because a lot of them are going, they're like on his show on No Jumper, when they have their show, they're kind of half-assing it, but then they're going home to community and their other, their other streams, and then they're giving 100%. So he was getting to a point where it's like, what am I, they do have a real friendship, but it's like, what am I investing this money into you guys for? So from what Adam claims is that he had conversations with them in the past. And then, they had the whole house phone situation. Then he had I believe his name is Richard Spencer. He's like a former like neo-Nazi where he made some jokes about slavery and Adam laughed. So that was like the first strike that kind of caused tension with AD and them. And then apparently Adam had a conversation in confidence to Lush, kind of just venting and trying to assess what he should do. He needs to move around some talent. The numbers were dropping, especially on the main show with AD. And he felt that AD wasn't being his best self. So he was kind of asking Lush for advice as far as, should I cut him from the main show? I forgot the name of the show, but it was one of their main shows. Move him to different, basically having those conversations. He was talking about salaries, and which I think it was it was a rookie move on Adam's part, because at the end of the day, you're a boss. Why are you having a conversation with one of your employees about another one of your employees and not expecting leakage? But anyway, long story short, Lush, who regularly interacts in the No Jumper Discord, this is how he's able to engage with the fans. He, to some effect, might have leaked this information, whether it was unintentionally, but the fans started reaching out to AD. And nobody wants to find out, because basically he was saying things about AD, like he's tired of hearing about the same 4 jokes. He doesn't feel like he's charismatic on camera, like kind of talking shit about him. And AD is finding this out through the fans. So that became a domino, that triggered him to reach out to Adam. And then Adam, that's when he went on the live show with Lush and confronted him and fired him because he felt like, why are you carrying back information? And then from there, Adam... no, actually AD, people were putting the battery in his bag from his community, because he has a whole community podcast with Ace Boy punning them, and they were kind of like, nah, fuck that nigga, it's time for you to leave. And then he left, and T-Rel and Duno, the whole cast, they kind of followed suit. And now they're doing their own thing, but it's messy over there. It's always drama.
Was Adam wrong at firing? Did you think that? I feel like Adam didn't handle that professionally, bro.
Of course.
Yeah, he didn't handle that professionally, and I feel like Lush is a passive guy, so that's why he did what he did. He would have never did that to him.
Yeah, I don't think...
T-Rel, for example, T-Rel is disabled. He would have never did that to him.
Yeah, I think this was gonna happen anyway on both sides. I think Adam was frustrated because he's losing money. He wanted to find a way to kind of change things around. In any case, I think Lush, they're both at fault. I think Lush was wrong for not not having discernment, not having the wherewithal to be like, what, certain things, this is company info. I probably shouldn't be discussing this with the fans. But I don't think he had ill will. I think, Lush is a nice guy. He really, from what they said, he loved his job. He's trying to make sure he had good relationships with everyone. I don't think he intentionally wanted to cause this drama. It's just, it all goes back on Adam. At the end of the day, you're the boss. Why are you having this type of conversation with Lush to begin with. If people have said before that he kind of, you know, he don't really know how to hold secrets. So
yeah, he definitely down the water.
Yeah,
I don't understand. I'm not saying that owners can't be a human, but Adam has a weird way of being caught into like too much of the mixy shit. Like any beefs, it's never like two. It's always him and a coworker beefing. It's never like two coworkers beefing.
Yeah, and he don't take accountability. He still don't.
Has a horrible. I don't understand, and I think we discussed this in our previous episode, one of the two episodes of the few episodes we did. I just think that white people have a disconnect of where our priorities lie in companionship. Like I think that empathy is missing between white men to black men, and I think like in taking the time to, not even only empathy, just taking the time to understand on why something is wrong. White men don't do that very well, and me and you had side conversation. I just think that it's content over everything right now, because of if you explaining it how you just explained this stuff, that means it was content over everything. If he felt like he had to take some of his money from other ventures, so that's why he handled it like that. But even in the instances of the issue is this. If I look on your, if I look at your job history and you're your owner, and these people are not lasting 2 years and then leaving, and they're not performing that, and their exits are not clean, then who's the common denominator in these problems? And it's obviously Adam. You had house phone on there for mad years. His exit was disgusting because you exposed him you interviewed someone, a trans woman that he had a sexual encounter with. Now Lush exit is public. T-Rell and them followed behind AD and they left. So your exit is very disrespectful. So it's not even why do our thing, the people that's leaving, they have to say, oh, I'm glad he put me in the position, but it's like, just because the position, I don't always have to have respect for you. And I've heard AD say those things, and it's considered real nigga. But my thing is, because you get an opportunity don't mean you get to treat me in a certain type of way. And I think that Adam stands on that, and I think that when you go into a disagreement with him, that's what the type of shit he says. Well, I took you out. I told you to move out here, and it's just like, but that don't mean you. What about the part about having compassion for your coworkers? And when your foundation doesn't exist of the people that actually put on the content, nobody want to sit there and watch white people. They just not that entertainment on podcasts, especially podcasts in the West Coast. So you wanted to have a podcast like in Joe Rogan, when Joe Rogan's in the middle of nowhere, then it'll probably proceed like that. And
I think that's the direction he's actually.
I mean, it's not a bad thing, but that means you need a great journalist, a great interview. You don't have that. You don't have that in Gina. You don't have that in Flacco.
That's why he get rid of them. I think all of this. The thing is with the beef, I think it happened prematurely, but I think he wanted this to happen. I think he was trying to clean house. There's too many niggas in there, too much gang shit. He's a white skater boy grunge that does porn. Like, there's nothing about that that's on brand with the whole LA gang culture. I think it was hot for a minute, but media's kind of moving in a different space, and I think that he's trying to lean into that, which is why he's bringing on more white boys. He's bringing on more people that's kind of in that left, it's a whole different stratosphere that he's trying to take it to. And it ended messy, but I personally feel like Adam might be a little bit relieved. I don't think he wanted them there anymore.
No, I feel like he relieved, but he could have handled it different.
Absolutely.
Your relief don't have to be so disrespectful and demeaning.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to deal with people. I think he was building some resentment.
You don't know how to deal with black people.
But not even that. I think he started building resentment over time, because it's like, this is my shit. I birthed a lot of you niggas as far as like y'all were able to go on and do your own platforms and shows. Now I'm losing money. And when you're coming on my platform, which is where it started, you're half-assing it. You're coming in late. Y'all are not taking it seriously, but then you're going home to y'all platforms that you were able to build off of my shit, and you're giving it your all, and y'all are able to funnel money into y'all shit. So it started to create some resentment.
But Steph, is that well, my thing is all right, so when you walk in any company, right, these emotions, these indirect emotions that niggas is performing great on their platform when where they comfortable at. that wasn't always like that. So it was a changing moment, and changing moment is probably when they started to see how Adam treat people. And I don't think he notices that. And I think that it becomes uncomfortable because now, like, not only are you the boss, how do I address you? Then it's uncomfortable because you lack understanding about how Black people morals is when I address you. So when I talk to you, I feel unheard. So I'm getting paid great here. I'm going to remain to come here, but my performance level just goes down. And I think that leaders and owners don't understand that. How you treat your people is going to reflect your workers.
So yeah, I hear you, and I think I agree with that. But I think the biggest thing with Adam is that Adam is talent. He started off as talent, and just because you're a talent or an artist or creative doesn't mean you're a good business person. And I've said that long time ago. Once No Jumper started to take off, I think he needed to hire HR and hire people in place to be that buffer. Adam is doing everything. He's on every show. Plus, he has this other shit going on. Then he's creating a family-like dynamic. But then, what happens is people can't separate the two. They start to take things personal. So what happens is now he's being passive-aggressive. He's avoiding those tough conversations because it's like, this is my homeboy, this is my homegirl. I don't want to, have these conversations. And then things like this blow up. Because first of all, because Adam's response to the Lush thing was, I was in a really tough spot. AD is my friend and I want to let him go, but I didn't know how to have that conversation with him. So I was talking with Lush to help me, work through this process. No, you're supposed to have business partners and managers in place to have that conversation. You know what I mean? That's why you don't talk to your employee about another employee, especially when you're talking money.
It's unprofessional, and that's why.
Because AD, because AD, yeah, he's trying to be a shoulder to cry. He's, but his ear perking up because you probably revealed that AD's making more than him. So now he's not even listening to nothing else you're saying. Now that could have caused issues. Like, what you mean? You getting 100K? I'm only getting 40K or 50K. You know what I mean? So he was wrong to begin with to be gossiping, he don't consider it gossiping, but it's just like, no, you got.
That's my thing, and that's what the disconnect is. That's exactly what the disconnect is. That's exactly what the disconnect is. He don't view nothing as he don't view nothing as he just doesn't view it as a problem. Like, he doesn't. That shit is insane to me.
I think he'll learn. I think the channel will take a dip for a minute, but I think long term he'll be all right because. Again, I think this is what he kind of wanted. Of course, he didn't want all the drama because at the end of the day, like, a lot of these guys are gang affiliated. They all live in LA. They're all like a few minutes away from each other. I don't think Adam gonna be looking over his shoulder. Things can escalate. But
I don't think it is.
You don't think it's gonna escalate?
Nah, because it's a certain type of fear that Black men have for touching white men. Like,
I don't know about that. I don't know if you say.
They can say all they want, bro. I bet you if that was a Black owner, they would have been clapped him.
You ain't see what happened with was it last night with
All right, talk about it.
Yeah, OT Genesis. So Sharp called it. Well, they called Sharp, which is kind of nasty work how things ended. But AD has its own thing, like I said before, community with Ace Boy Pun, I think Ace Boy Trey. Ace Boy Pun is apparently in the West Coast. He's a mover and shaker. He's a connector out there, but he's also AD's manager. He used to be security for Adam, and things went left. Adam fired him. And so he already had smoke for Adam. So you can imagine that AD's still getting up and going to work a couple times a week and then has to report to his manager, Ace, who's putting that bug in his ear as well to leave. So it finally happens. AD calls Sharp, who's still over at No Jumper. Sharp is another personality. He has his own backstory, but he was asking him about the whole situation, how he felt about it. I felt Sharp is someone who has high emotional intelligence. He handled the conversation well. He was, he didn't take any sides. He came in peace. He showed a lot of love to AD and them and wished them nothing but the best. But at some point, AD kind of Pun kind of hijacked the call and was like, fuck all that. Fuck No Jumper. So then Sharp was like, what you mean? I'm still over at No Jumper, so fuck me. And then the rest of them in the back was like, yeah, fuck you too. Fuck No Jumper. Fuck you. Anybody over there? It's a line in the sand, nigga. They started kind of getting in that street mentality. And I don't know. It's just like, would y'all be talking to Adam like that? Y'all talking to another brother like that? But like you said, but I feel like, it seems like tensions are kind of high, especially dealing with Pun and the other members of the whole community. universe. And I don't know, man. I think Adam should lay low for a few weeks until this situation dies down.
But can he, when everybody's gonna come? This is why you said like it's important that he has business partners and associates, because can he really lay low? No, because he's the owner. He's the only owner. So it's like he's gonna be contacted and not left alone. He would have to literally buy another cell phone for him not to be contacted, because they're still writing him on the gram. They're gonna find a way to contact him. So
yeah,
I don't know what his disconnect is gonna look like. Like what can he do specifically to disconnect? That's kind of tough. I ain't gonna hold you. That's kind of tough to be in that position and leave and disconnect and shit like that. Shit. Speaking about disconnecting, 6ix9ine need to disconnect from the entire world after what the fuck happened to him.
Oh man.
So 6ix9ine got the shit beat out of him at LA Fitness. And niggas is going crazy, but we knew this time was gonna come, right? We knew this time was gonna come. I'm not gonna lie, them niggas beat him up because them shorts. Shorts was very disgusting.
I thought it was AI. I thought it, because I'm like, is this a trick? Like, no disrespect to the community, but I didn't know what was going on at first. I saw a bloody face, looked like makeup, because I peeped this, like I was in the middle of doing something, so I saw the clip, scrolling the timeline, and I see poom poom shorts and a bubble coat and long extensions. Like
that looked like one of them trans prostitute on Hunts Point or something.
Yo, I was trying not to. I didn't know what. I was like, this is not 6ix9ine. I thought this shit was really like an AI type spoof type shit. I was like, nah, this is not. Why the fuck is he's not? He wouldn't come in no place establishment dressed like that.
What was wrong with them shorts?
Well, his thighs was out, but yeah.
It's not one. It wasn't one weight in sight. Like, what was the weights at?
So according to TMZ, he went out for.
Who the fuck is reporting to TMZ every time something happens?
TMZ give a bag. You already know.
They do. Yeah, they do.
They gave the TMZ. Everybody in there got a bag for that. But they said he went in there to use the sauna. Well, he was working out, but when he went in the sauna, apparently the guys that jumped him were eyeing him, and they rushed him. As soon as he went in there, beat his ass, dragged him out by his extensions, and what we saw.
Yo, Steph, you can't say that like that.
Yeah, they violated.
Right, you can't say they dragged him out by his extensions. That's insane.
Yeah, I mean, they manhandled him.
Bro, like, no, what was he wearing? How you wear a bubble coat inside the sauna with shorty shorts? Like,
yeah,
what the fuck was 6ix9ine wearing?
But on a more serious note, I know everybody's kind of celebrating this. I personally feel like if this is actually real, that's another thing, because he's another.
Somebody said that they feel like somebody planned it.
Yeah, because one of the suspects is apparently a bodyguard. Like, what are the odds, right? So this could be fake. I mean, who knows? But if it is real, you can hear me?
Man, we had some technical difficulties. Randomly, my Wi-Fi wanted to drop and do some bullshit. That shit just pissed me off. I thought I lost that whole episode. I was about to give up on podcast. I ain't gonna hold you. It was over. It was over after that. But yeah, explain what you're saying about 6ix9ine. You said like it was a setup because.
No, I was just saying that if it's not fake, then I just feel like he might have. I just feel like he has a death wish. I feel like he's depressed, and I think he's just an example of like money can't buy happiness. I think the whole. First of all, I'll put out there, I'm not caping for him. I think he deserves to get his ass whooped if it's real. He put a lot of bad energy out there, and of course, you put negative energy out there, it comes back to you. That's just how it works. But I do pop into Act streams every now and then, and Act is close with 6ix9ine, and Act has mentioned he kind of keeps everybody up to date with what's going on in 6ix9ine's life, and it looks like he's been through a breakup. He was dealing with shorty, what's her name, Jade. They was dating for a few years. She held him down in jail, and they recently broke up. So you know how that post breakup, everybody outside. He's kind of just been moving around without security, like how he normally does. And I just feel like he kind of wanna, I don't know, just something about that just seemed like he want to get touched, like he wants something to happen to him. no multi-millionaire is gonna go to a gym with a bubble coat and booty shorts, and like everything about how he moving is suicidal, man. And I don't know what you think.
I think that because like he signed the Lucius Grange's son. I think Lucius Grange's son is running out of money, to be honest with you. Like, I just think that it's one of those situations. I don't think that 6ix9ine is being tough about rolling without security. I don't think he could afford it no more, because I think like the money that was getting invested to him is not coming back.
Well, they said he's up like 20 million. He's still got money.
He's up with 20 million because he got signed for 20 million.
But no, like right now, like because don't forget, like, yeah, we don't see him out here because he's blackballed. Like he's overseas a lot. That's how he gets back.
Oh yeah, doing those shows, he got to make that money back. But I do think that he can't afford security. Mind you, paying like niggas 100,000 like a day, 50. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit adds up, bro.
But with that being said, okay, cool, we can use that narrative that it's a financial thing, which it is a lot of money, regardless if you're a billionaire or not, or a multimillionaire. But like, he's moving around reckless. He's in the clubs. He's in, because I think he's living in Miami or the surrounding areas, if I'm not mistaken. So he's going to clubs. He's going, like, he's doing regular shit, going shopping by himself. Like, you can regularly see he get gas at the gas station by himself. It's like, I feel like he kind of wants somebody to take him out his misery. I think he's depressed. I think not just with a breakup. I think he's kind of been moving, because even his girl, his ex used to have issues with that. She used to be upset because, her life would be in danger. She would want to walk the dog, and he, like, it's like, then he can't move around how she want, and he's causing beefs.
I think he was too deep into the trolling shit when he had to keep the ball rolling, because that was the thing that was bringing money. So it's certain things. I've watched 6ix9ine interviews. He wants to be a regular human, but he was just too deep into it to where it was making money and the concept was just paying. Like, because these niggas low key is getting paid off Instagram views, and he's getting 1 million likes and 1 million views off of Instagram posts. So it's like, it's one of those things as well. Adding on, I do think that his mental health is at stake. Is this shit funny? Yes, because it's 6ix9ine and he did other things, but morally, I don't want to joke about a nigga getting beat up. But shit happens to niggas. Karma happens, bro. And whether it's planned or not, is a great plan, because he was cold here. And now it gets his Instagram active again, and niggas get active, because now he can drop an album and, the whole rundown, what they call it, roll out from there. So yeah, it's just one of those things.
If I was him after this, because you can't talk fly after niggas beat you out your pants.
But he had a white man calling him nigga. That's the shit that had me befuddled.
Fuck that. Where was his shoes? Niggas beat him out his shoes, had him in pum-pum shorts. He got to go to reggaeton after this. I don't want to hear no more nigga rapping, all this gang shit. I don't want to hear none of that no more.
Yo, bro. Niggas is going crazy. Why are you going crazy stuff?
This nigga looked like he was walking the strip. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Like, I really had to rewatch the video.
He was just like a Hunts Point hooker. He was.
No, I couldn't understand. I'm like, this not 6ix9ine. He got to be trolling. Why is his ass out? Where's his shoes? Like, why are you wearing a bubble?
So Steph, you represent Brooklyn, but until this point, like, he's the line you joining his in for Brooklyn.
Oh no, he's Hispanic. He's from Mexico. We don't represent Brooklyn.
Why Brooklyn? Nah, why Brooklyn people be curving 6ix9ine?
Nah. He not from.
Y'all nasty for that.
He from.
When he was high, y'all was claiming him.
He from not what? Nah. He from Mexico.
I heard you was listening to the Gumbo and all that. I heard you rag at one point.
He first came out, I was like, all right, I like him. He's different. But then everything just went downhill. But nah, we not jacking him anymore. He's from Mexico.
He's not from Mexico. He's from where you from? What are you talking about?
I don't know
jack him, bro. Like,
that's another thing. That's what I'm saying. I feel like he got a death wish. Like, before it took him like moving to Florida, he was still in the same house in Brooklyn before he got famous.
That was insane. I didn't understand that shit.
That's wild shit. Like, and a lot of people.
That's because he had money to pay for protection.
But that's the thing. People thinking it's arrogance. Like he felt like he gonna. I just kind of see it different. I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm just psychoanalyzing. I just kind of think his mental health. I think he don't have the courage to do it to himself. So he hoping somebody do it to him. Cause ain't no way I'm staying where he was staying in Brooklyn and I'm up millions. That's why niggas snatched him out his house in the middle of the night to begin with. I shouldn't. But you. Hey, it is what it is.
Yo, bro, this nigga, bro, he looked like an unpaid prostitute. That's how he was dressed.
Yo, he was looking crazy. He looked like he was selling ass so he could finish the rest of the trend. Let me not do that. See, you gonna get me canceled.
Bobby, you left your keys. Bobby Valentino got caught.
Oh man,
you left your shoes.
Yeah, that video was crazy. He been the same since.
Praise to 6ix9ine. It's all jokes. I apologize, but praise to 6ix9ine, like for real.
Yeah, sometimes you need an ass whooping to humble you. He needed that.
Gave him a hard reset. Went to the settings and pressed a hard reset factory.
Facts.
Ain't no way. And then some places was taking that video down. So, I mean, I want to hear the story behind this jumping because it's so random. But so they're saying, hold on. Twitter says Gunna is on the fade notice after 6ix9ine got the brakes beat off of him.
He saw that and took a mental note.
Yo, niggas be gang until it's time to be gang, bro.
Speaking of people being hot in the ass and having their ass out, Larsa Pippen claims that she was getting piped 4 times a night, every night. Well, four times a night, every night for 23 years.
Wait, what?
You see that?
By who?
By Scotty. So he was out getting championships and then coming home and piping.
He created that monster.
About to be a Larsa Pippen.
I didn't think Scotty had that dog in him. I'm not gonna hold you.
She gotta be lying. Ain't no way.
Yeah, because Scotty look like he got that dog in him to you.
He don't look like it, but
Scotty trying to grow a nigga. Scotty mental health so fucked up. He trying to grow dreads like Future.
Yo, word. Nah, Future violated.
I tell you this much. You make a song about fucking my wife in some Gucci flip flops, boy. You gonna have them shits on in your casket.
Me personally, I would press charges on her to drop my name.
Nah, she has to drop his name. She said she's gonna take the Jordan name though.
Yeah, but you can't have Pippen Jordan. It's
Ooh, that's sick, right? You fucking, that's like you come from Planet Build a bitch. Like, what are you?
Nah, she's diabolical, yo. She a demon.
So if Scotty was doing that, what Michael Jordan's son doing? She said she spoke about their situation and how he blazing her. What made her say that?
I don't know. She was saying that in some interview. I think she's just trying to, she a clout chaser. It don't matter that she up there.
She go beyond the clout chasing. She accept the dick that come with the clout.
Yeah, she wildin'. She was dating a few other what's his name? The other ball players.
Oh, they're married, but they're separated. Or they was doing this while they was actively married. Because I think this was with the Future. Yeah, Future was. I think Pippen was actively messing with her as well.
They're divorced now, but yeah, at the time of Future was fucking her, they was in the process of going through the divorce.
Oh, I thought he's fucking her while. Oh, okay, then that's not my reason.
No, I mean, they might have still been together. I mean, she probably was doing her throughout the marriage.
She gotta drop the name though, bro. I don't understand why we make sure I wanna I can't be married to no white woman, bro. Ain't no white pussy that good.
She said that Junior is her best friend. You think that he's green or he know what's going on and he part of the.
No, that's Jordan. Jordan, nigga. Jordan is one thing that take everything personal. And he's gonna get back at you. So I think Jordan sent that nigga over there. Michael Jordan sent that nigga over.
But that's Senior. But the Junior, she's currently.
No, I think Senior sent the Junior over there.
I see what you're saying.
Cause Scottie Pippen was talking all this. Oh, I didn't get paid from the last dance, and they made me look like a sidekick. And LeBron is better than Mike. Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna make
that
the first
person.
vote here.
And Blade, your ex-wife, and I think Michael Jordan is laughing at this shit. I don't think Michael Jordan finds anything wrong with that, bro. Like, I just think Michael Jordan is actually getting the kick out of it because he's sinister like that. He's sinister in the same way Kobe's sinister. He's sinister and he's just sinister, bro.
That's sick.
I think Senior sent set that up, that whole play up. Nigga want to play with me, I'm gonna hit him where it hurt. And then Michael Jordan always hit niggas where it hurt. It never been a time Michael Jordan hit niggas where it hurt. All the time, even to his friends, bro. Michael Jordan's gonna hit you where it hurt. Yes, she's wildin'. She need to drop that name. She giving very thotty ways with a last name like Pippen, bro. You took the Pippen part too wrong. It wasn't like you bugging the fuck out. You bugging the fuck out talking about you was getting fucked. Like, why are you talking about our sex life, nigga? What's wrong with you? Are you insane?
Speaking of other toxic couples, as always in the media cycle,
I don't care.
CRISEAN and BLUEFACE.
Now go ahead, because niggas might want his head talk about it.
Yeah, it's always some shit going on with them, man. He complaining she don't do the laundry. She's supposed to be pregnant, but she in Miami, drunk, staggered, folding back on the couch. I don't know what's going on with them, man.
But how can you? Like seriously, I gotta start asking questions. How can you get horny for somebody who ain't got a front tooth?
He told her that. He said, you ain't got no teeth, you got a bunch of tattoos, and you don't do laundry. Nobody gonna want you. He told Craig, there's nothing he can say about her that, like, or that we can say that he hasn't said. He just be violent.
And then I don't like I have a personal thing. I don't like when girls are too drunk. So that whole voice burping shit is disgusting to me. And she does shit like that, just eating, chomping, man, loud, don't close the mouth.
Yeah, she have no home training.
Yeah, she has no fucking home training, bro. Like, I don't understand how you keep fucking that thing.
At this point, do you think that this is just all an act for like clickbait, or this is like really them?
They just publicizing their real life relationship, and they know that they're making money and they're capitalizing off of it. I think all this is going on, but they're gonna be right back with each other. I don't think it's over.
You think he really trying to get, because he keeps telling her to get an abortion, he gonna pay $100,000 and all this. You think that's part of the act, or he really sick that?
No, I think all this is real. I just think that let's just put everything on Twitter though. They don't really care about the public opinion. They really don't. They're so far gone that they warped into that social media realm. They don't give a fuck about it. They don't really give a fuck about the public opinion. To be honest with you, they just don't. They know that it's bringing in money, and that's all they care about right now. So why not continue doing it? There's a Bobby and Whitney shit. Bobby and Whitney end up getting their own show, the same shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what all they doing. They capitalizing on the time right now. Y'all niggas keep buying it. And niggas got to stop buying it for them to stop. Once y'all stop buying it, they'll stop. Niggas is buying Zeus and shit like that to watch this shit. They stupid. Niggas is dumb. Like, I be so fed up with niggas watching the lowest quality of entertainment. Like, you watching something, you paying $8 just to watch niggas be ghetto, nigga. I could go outside and watch that. That's block. That's block activity that I watch every day. You niggas is weirdos. Yeah. Black people that support Zeus, I look at you very, like, insane. Like, I'm sorry. That shit is, even loving hip-hop, I don't understand. Y'all niggas be having full-blown arguments in the shade room comments. Like, these stories is not written about. Y'all be arguing who's right and who's wrong. This shit is all played out. These niggas is making money off your stupid ass. That is the lowest quality of entertainment, bro. That shit is all written out, bro. Why you think these niggas keep accepting these checks? Because they willing to sacrifice their morale and their privacy for the sake of $100K an episode. I understand. I personally wouldn't do it. But, like, that shit is stupid, bro.
Hey, hold on. But look. You said that shit too fast. I don't even think you processed what you just said.
Them niggas is making like $100K.
I know. I heard you. Hold on. You turning it, so you wouldn't go on. If you got an email right now to go on the show for $100K an episode, you turn that shit down?
So a girl I love that I'm in a relationship with, yes, I'm turning it down. The fuck? Yes, I am. For what? So the whole world could write me on Instagram every day, DM me. You a fucking
fuck what them niggas is saying on the internet.
Yeah, but I don't want to live my life like that.
Man, I'm gonna be right in the booth. Oh my.
So Steph, you gonna be all right. So Steph, you be in a fake lesbian relationship for that type of money? She's telling you got to play the cheater. and all that.
Oh yeah, nah. See, that's the thing. You gotta be scripted in a certain way. I can't be the cheater because niggas be taking this shit in real life and be throwing shit.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I wouldn't be willing to do it.
I mean, me and Mona gotta talk. We gotta work something out.
Mona is not looking for the betterment of black women. Mona don't give a fuck about black women, bro. They getting paid. Yes, Mona getting paid. She's paying everybody lovely. But my thing is, she don't give a fuck about black women mental health.
Yo, niggas was having whole babies to keep the storyline going on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah,
I can't believe somebody went all the way.
These people, and then my thing is, and you know they got to deal with shade room. Shade room posts everything immediately, just so niggas can get chewed up. I never been in a situation where I was extremely like, I was popping on Vine, but I don't even follow the shade room. But I don't ever want to be in a place where I got to look at comments about myself. Like, it's not, some of them may bother me, some of them may, and my thing is, to help the void of criticism, I have to tell myself, well, I got 100K in my bank account. But the comments that these niggas are saying is true. Or you know what would even bother me more if I agree to a script that's extremely fake and gotta hear that I'm a cheater. Because the black men on the show are always cheaters.
Or you could do what Joe Budden did. And
he's a cheater. He was a cheater.
No, he a cheater in real life. But the storyline, the storyline he took is that his sex drive was low. You remember when Sim was wilding on him in the car? But
my thing is, he did. Remember, he got pressed for cheating and he had his legs crossed. I wasn't cheating.
Well,
Joe Budden is a sick nigga, man. You niggas is sick, bro. Like, you niggas is sick. I would never take. I'm just saying, bro. Why the fuck do we, as black people, it's like a car crash. You niggas can't look away from that shit, bro. I haven't watched Love and Hip Hop since Jim Jones was on it, bro. Showed them the fat nigga. I've never watched Love and Hip Hop ever since, bro. I see it when y'all talk about it. I don't know who Tommy is. Y'all forced me to know these people. And then I had to find out on my own. I really don't give a fuck. I didn't even know that the Candy Girl even sang. Like, I don't know who these fucking people are. And they telling me about them and I don't give a shit, bro. I don't. Tommy's funny because I seen the nigga, the intruder nigga was stalking her. That was funny. So, other than that, I don't know the rest of the guy. Of course, I knew Rich Dollars and all this extra. I don't care about that shit. That shit is played out, bro. Jim Jones, and then Christy comes back on it. Why is Christy on? For what? For what? For what? For what? For what? For what? For what?
Bills
I get more. Yeah, man. Bills gotta get paid. I get it. So it's like.
No, I feel you though. I Love and Hip Hop. I'll be willing to take a meeting and talk. Zeus, absolutely not.
Nah, Steph is gonna be on Zeus.
I would not.
I host. Nigga, if I had enough money, if this podcast generates number, I'll do for the love of Steph on Zeus.
But that's not what they doing. It's a whole Fight Club.
I know, but I'm gonna do one for you.
We could do for the love of Steph, but we not doing Fight Club.
That's what y'all.
Nah, niggas is getting black eyes, and they not getting 100K. Like, Zeus make money, but they not paying no niggas 100K to get beat up.
Doing for the love of Steph.
You know what they doing? They put niggas in the house.
Steph, how many girls would you do? Like as far as participants? 8? The max?
Yeah.
For the love of Steph is insane. In the middle of Brooklyn.
That's sick.
Yo, I think the first competition game you should have is make the girls play manhunt.
No, you are sick.
See if they can jump over a few gates with BBLs.
Yo, honestly though, we gotta talk off time. You might be on to something. Might be on to something.
Let me stop fucking around. Now that'd be insane. Damn. Did you watch the Chris Rock stand up?
I did. This was how he got his lick back. You know, this was his slap back, as they say. I never really, like, I know there was mixed reviews. People was like, oh, the stand up was corny or whatever. Chris, his style of comedy never really appealed to me, but I do respect him as a legend and what he's contributed to the comedic space. But I liked his whole, you know, his whole little skit or whatever for the Will Smith thing. I'm not mad at it. I know people are mad at it. I mean, listen, he got embarrassed.
Is it a segment? Like, is it a segment or he?
It was like a minute or two. Like, it was towards the he waited to the very end. And he addressed it quickly. And I know all that strategic because that and everybody's waiting to get that. From people that went to the live shows last year, they said that he actually has been working on it throughout. But he actually, in the live version, because Netflix did something new, it was live at first. He messed up during the live. But then they were able to, he was able to catch himself. But I think what people got upset was the mic drop at the end when he was like, don't, something along the lines of like, don't act up in front of white people or something like that. Mic drop. It's Chris Rock, man. What you want? What do you want? What do you expect?
Don't act up in front of white. Don't act up in front of white people. What are you talking about?
Yeah, like just basically saying like nobody wins. Like, we kind of embarrassing ourselves in front of the world.
Chris Rock, your whole bits is saying you black, but you're not a nigger. Like, I don't understand Chris Rock's stance in this foolishness.
Yeah.
You're making me feel like you deserve to get slapped. Like, what is Chris Rock talking about?
Here's my thing with the whole Will Smith and Jada. And I know it's old, but it's like
now go crazy. Go crazy.
I just feel like people are taken away from the bigger villain in this, and it's Jada.
Your foot was on the line?
Huh?
Your foot was on the line?
Listen.
Hold on. Pass her the ball. Move out. ISO.
Listen.
Choosing violence.
I understand, people saying he's sticking. If this was another married couple, probably, I mean, I still feel like there's a time and a place for everything. They could have had a conversation backstage. There's so many ways they could have went about it. But if this was another respectable couple, I would have been like, all right, get out of character. You're emotional. You're standing up for your wife. Jada Pinkett, my nigga, this woman has been professing her love for Tupac. She's been emasculating him, talking about how he can't please her. He just can't get it right. She done cried on their wedding day 25 years ago. Like, Jada has been trying to express to us the way she hates this nigga for years. She's been trying to tell us how much she hates Will, and he just won't leave. Like, he's not getting it. But now, all jokes aside, I mean, I just feel like I know they
go crazy. Don't elaborate on it.
Yeah, no, I mean, like they made it a whole alopecia thing. It's not about alopecia, my nigga. It's really, and I read his book and I understand his backstory and his traumas and whatever. He was very candid about that, but I feel like it wasn't a alopecia thing to me. I feel like it was more he once again is trying to prove that he can protect her, prove that he can be a leader, he can be the man that she wants, and it's just never going to be again, this is just me psychoanalyzing. I don't know these people at all, but it just seems like it's never enough. And I feel like if they had a healthy, solid relationship, that wouldn't happen. I feel like the average man or average, husband and wife, if he felt secure and knew that his wife, admired him and respected him, he wouldn't have to go those great lengths to do that, to win her honor, because it still wasn't enough. She went home and went on the internet, I don't know if you peep, and was like, I don't need protecting. After the man that ruined his whole, his whole legacy.
God damn it.
It's not enough. That's just my opinion. And he still ain't slapped August Alsina. So, you know what I mean?
Because he agreed to August. He said he received the blessing, meaning he had approval of dating. The August Alsina had approval of dating Jada Pinkett.
Yeah, because
he can't fuck her like how a young nigga would fuck her. And that's why.
Because even when they were young, she was complaining that he couldn't do it.
But you know me, bro. My therapy, my ass is in therapy, bro. That's a choice. That nigga like that shit, bro. That nigga like that shit. The only way Will Smith could win Jada Pinkett over I don't understand. He got a lot of money. Why he just don't go into the afterlife and just fight Pac for the final and then come back with the results back to Earth and then show Jada that he beat Pac up and then she'll stop acting stupid.
Man.
He would have to he should just go fight Pac in the afterlife. You're fighting Tupac's soul for mad long, bro.
You don't think that's weird though? Like what's the cutoff for the person you're dating to not get over, but stop mourning their exes? And that's another thing that's weird about that whole dynamic. Pac never publicly claimed Jada like that.
Yes, he's always said they friends.
Right. And they might have had something like a deep bond.
I don't think it's as big as she make it.
Right.
She don't. And I don't think it's as poetic and romantic as she makes it.
Right. And you know what I think it is with Jada? I think, number one, she needs therapy because there's no reason why you should be breaking down this. Like, of course,
Not only that, she need therapy. But yo, Jada Pinkett on the red table talk, she don't be saying shit. She just be saying shit slow. She literally goes like this. When a bug crawls across the table, he's crawling to the other destination, and that's when you know it's movement in the body.
Be like, yes.
And Willow, little upside down spoon head ass, 15 years old, bongo, and the dumbass mother that made Jada like this is talking about. I hate the red table talk. I'm choosing violence. I hate the whole dynamic. Why is Willow there? Why is Willow there? Why is she there? What have you experienced? It's grown women, older women here. You talking about some You know, my nigga, what are you talking about? Why? What are you agreeing? Y'all just be talking slow. Why don't we saying shit? What the fuck do y'all be talking about some bullshit, bro? Like really, like not saying that. Like yeah, y'all be having points of, my nigga, a broken clock is right once a day, bro. Don't get me wrong. But the red table talk has to be the most bullshittest, like just no accountability. How the fuck can you interview somebody you cheated on? That's insane.
Yeah, she wildin'.
Y'all be talking about some bullshit. Y'all just be agreeing to long ass sentences that says nothing. The fuck is y'all talking about, bro?
Yeah.
The fuck is y'all talking about? Like seriously. The issue is this: we cheat on each other, just not make it public. And Jada got caught. Will Smith got a whole white girlfriend. He's been fucking with Dwayne Martin. He fucked up TJ Connors. Will Smith is so sexually confused because Jada nigga is making his dick game seem like shit.
Man, you took a chance.
He probably nut and she be like, we about to go another round. After a while, that's a mental beating, my nigga. Because your dick is not going to be able to get on after that while. You to a point that I'm not trying to be funny, probably confined to the man, which was Dwayne Martin. And Dwayne Martin probably saying the same shit. And then now they trauma bonding and they fucking. That's how this shit go. Yo, these niggas is all, like, we idolize these niggas for so long. I want J. Cole to remove the lyrics out of his song.
Thanks.
Blank this shit out. I don't even know. We don't need no way to know. We don't need Will and Jada love. What? No, we don't. None of us. And Jada Pinkett, that little, I don't understand why that little ass body has this much power. You the fucking devil or something? Like, what last movie? What movies you be in these days? Why the fuck is she relevant? Like, I don't understand this shit. Like, I really don't understand I understand it, but I don't understand why people paying attention to it. It's just like, bro, I hate red table talk. I've watched a few episodes while Leia was on it. Y'all just be saying shit about love. Y'all 50, 60. You have 3 generations of dickheads.
Oh my God.
That just agreeing to dickhead shit. Like, what mistakes are we talking about here? Like, you've been publicizing your relationship and exposing this man. Will Smith has always been a mystery to us. This dumb nigga went and got an Instagram and he's dancing, doing kiki dances on top of Rufus. Will Smith don't need a YouTube. What do you need a YouTube for?
Yeah.
And it might sound he is the clout. Will Smith was clout chasing at one point. During the pandemic, having a YouTube and Will Smith don't need no fucking YouTube.
Nah, he was going through, I think it was a cry for help.
Yeah, it was a cry for help.
You don't see this nigga jumped off the Grand Canyon? I think he was, listen.
He's sitting in there with his little boxes and showing us how he lost weight. Will Smith, you're an actor. We know you can lose weight for the role. You're not impressing nobody, my nigga. I really don't like this Smith family. I swear to God, I hope they go somewhere. Just go somewhere. Go perform for dickhead niggas because I'm not falling for the stupidity. I see everything that's going on. Y'all don't call each other husband and wife. Y'all call each other life partners. It's for a reason. Y'all gonna violate each other, but y'all never gonna go far apart. You're never gonna stop fucking with each other. Y'all are life partners. Jada's been wanting to move away, and Will don't know how to find a way to move away. It's a fucking trauma bonding marriage. They might be soulmates. Let's say that.
Yeah.
because it's nobody that Jada's gonna date that. Because if you date a man that age or whatever, he's not gonna keep up with you sexually unless he's using enhancement. Just naturally, your libido goes down, your testosterone and all that go down as you become an older man. As a women get older, they become more horny. So you're not gonna find a man that age. So you're not gonna find a man that's willing to have an open marriage that has morals in check. And Will Smith, you're not. It's like you're not gonna find nobody that accepts the bullshit y'all got to keep the ball rolling for each other. And it's not. Is the man that's and the woman that's saying is not gonna accept that on both ends for the ball to keep rolling for it to be a forever thing. So that whatever that is, that's a fucking a contract that's for a lifetime, bro. And I don't think like we need to stop including ourselves in that shit, bro. Unless you getting paid. Because if Jada Pinkett want me to fuck her, she gonna have to pay me. She gonna have to pay me. To be honest with you, you gotta pay me to shut the fuck up. But I already see how y'all do niggas that don't shut the fuck up though. I see how y'all do niggas that don't shut the fuck up. So you have to pay me, but you know, I'm just tired of it. Like you are.
I agree. Pray for Will.
Pray for, yo. I don't even want to pray for these niggas because these niggas, they should know better, bro. Speaking about the Oscars, Angela Bassett was snubbed for I think the supporting role.
Yeah.
Supporting role, and then she looked as well. I'm not gonna lie. Angela Bassett did that fucking run in that Black Panther 2 when she was like, she screamed about something. I felt that shit. I don't know what this white bitch did, but what movie was she in?
I think it was like Everything Everywhere. I didn't watch the Oscars, but now we gotta put some respect on Jamie Lee Curtis too. But now I think Angela Ben was supposed to win. You know what I mean? They wanted to be retroactive. What's love got to do with it? She was supposed to win an Oscar from back then. That was over 20 years ago.
What significant movie is Jamie Lee Curtis in?
The Halloween movies, the Halloween franchise.
Man, this, oh my god, white people. Oh god, bro. Come on, it was bigger than Black Panther 2. Come on now.
The franchise, yeah, it was. Everything is.
No, the script. That's what she was in this year, and that's how she won.
So this Everything Everywhere All at Once. That was the name of it. Apparently, yeah, it was really good. Apparently, I didn't watch it, but
So supporting role is the top two. Is the who would be considered a supporting role? So the main actor would be the girl that plays Shuri, and then it'd be Angela Bassett the second. That's the supporting role.
Mm-hmm.
So when I watch this movie, Jamie Lee Curtis is a great. All right, I'm gonna watch this dumbass movie.
Yeah, they said. I mean, like everyone kind of unanimously said that it was a great movie. I think people are just more kind of like Leo. Leo gets snubbed all the time. I don't know who he pissed off years ago, but I mean, we just want to see Auntie win because she deserves it. But I just think that it was tough competition this year around. First of all, I'm not really campaigning for Black Panther 2 like that because, you know, we got our ass whooped the entire movie. I don't really understand why everybody's like, you know,
a Mexican with fans on his feet.
Right. Mexican.
Nah, but I mean, he liked that in the comments.
It wasn't Black excellence for Black Panther 2. So we probably low-key didn't deserve to win an Oscar for that. I don't know what they was thinking.
Hello?
Uh-huh.
It's doing that bullshit. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
Yeah, they ain't like that Black Panther comment.
Yeah, what's up with, if I just controlling the Wi-Fi, get out of my fucking Wi-Fi.
The first one, of course, is a classic. I just don't understand what, like, I felt like, I understand that, Hispanic, like, people, the community needs representation too, but why would it have to be on, I don't know. I don't want to race bait, but I just felt
I love the movie. I feel totally opposite than you feel. I understand what you're saying.
It's not that it wasn't a good movie. I just felt like it didn't, the people of Wakanda didn't seem strong.
The people of Wakanda seem strong.
They were getting their ass whooped left and right. Then you mean to tell me a nigga can kill your mother, and you let him live?
The hero's not supposed to kill.
Fuck that.
Then you're not a hero no more, man.
That's why I'm a Game of Thrones person. Daenerys wiped out. She was killing everybody, She was getting on that dragon.
You watch House of Dragons? I have not.
I absolutely have. I'm waiting for the next one.
I'm gonna talk to that person no more. They gave me their password for the HBO to watch that shit. I ain't watch that shit. But
Game of Thrones be giving it up. They don't do about no heroes can't kill the other. Everybody get it.
I mean, your favorite characters die in Game of Thrones. I love it. Love it there. I'm trying to finish Walking Dead, actually.
That's a classic. I gotta rewatch it from the beginning.
Yeah, I'm on the last season. I'm definitely on the last season. Charleston White in academics. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, nigga, no.
Nigga.
Charleston White, man.
Lead the way, man. Lead the fucking way.
Charleston White. I don't even know where to begin. Well, we could talk about how it like got to academics. So it started with him and China Mac, and I believe him and China Mac started beefing because China Mac, even though he's beefing with Mav Hoffa, seemed like a WWE match. Everybody just jumping in Royal Rumble. But Charleston had made some comments about Mav Hoffa. So he was saying egregious things about, he has 2 young daughters. He was talking about sodomizing them. He was saying wild shit. And Mav and China have their own beef from a separate situation. China Mac spoke out in defense of Mav because he felt like some of them comments was out of pocket, which I agree they were once you're talking about children. And as a response, Charleston basically he started, because that's the thing with Charleston. When he has a beef with somebody, he got to pull everybody. He generalizes it. So instead of him having an issue with China Mac, the rapper, personally, he started talking about all the China. Basically, saying a bunch of racist things towards them. And then he started talking about Asian children and he started getting in that weird pocket again about what he's going to do to the Asian children. And, in the midst of all of this fire, him and Academics had an upcoming comedy show that was supposed to take place the end of April. And Academics' fan base, he often does live streams. And in real time, while this stuff was unfolding, Academics audience was letting him know, like, yo, Charleston he's wilding out. He's on live. Check it out. And basically Act ended up canceling the show, which I think was a good move. Because he canceled the show, a couple days later, Charleston pops up on the internet. He starts talking about fuck Academics. He's a coward. He's a drunk, just, saying a bunch of weird shit. And, the issue with that is he didn't believe, because Academics said that the show was canceled because the venue canceled it because the Asian community, the politicians in New York, did a call of action to have the show shut down. He was able to provide receipts. Charleston, as he normally does, jumped out the window, didn't communicate with Act to get any clarification. He just said, nah, he's a pussy ass nigga. He's a liar. He canceled it. Live Nation didn't cancel it. It's him. And so that's why they having they back and forth. But Charleston White's an interesting person, man. He's an interesting.
Hey, why you think he's an interesting person?
It's his message. Like, one moment he's saying that he's doing these things to bring in attention because he's putting medicine in the candy or candy in the medicine, so to speak. But then another time he's saying that, it's a character and there is no message. He just says whatever, the most controversial stuff, just to get attention because it's clickbait and he's getting a bag. So it's like, are you doing it to get a bag, or is there a message because you're trying to save the kids? But if you're trying to save the kids, why are you saying these weird pedophile type shit? You know what I mean? It's I think he's gonna end up fumbling his own bag in the next. I give him a year tops before people get really tired of him.
I think he battles between. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not about to say that about no kids, and I can't be like, when I'm asked about it, like, that's the character, homie. Like that, nah. There's a real person speaking as a character. Like it's only so much things you can say as excuses to make up for like a pure ignorance and disgust and distasteful things. I can't keep blaming it on as a character. So I think that he just battles within 2 things. I think that he does have a mission to really do things for the youth, and he does do things for the youth, because I actually search Charleston White and I see him in courtrooms talking about like the injustice in some of the systems. But you can't keep telling me that this person that I'm looking at is a facade, because this acting thing that you're talking about is not put on professional screens. It's put on YouTube. So it's not like you're in a web series. It's not like you in this type of place, this platform that's producing a character, and you're playing somebody that's saying these hurtful things. This is you on your choice, and then you want to separate the two. We can't separate the two. You can't keep talking about doing this to women. I mean, women. You can't keep talking about doing this to kids and just your excuses. That's a character, homie. That's not how I'm rolling. Cause these are real. Yeah, you can say things for shock value. You can say things for reactions, but at the end of the day, you got to sleep with that at night. And I just think Charleston White been going down this dark hole. To be honest with you, this is not. Once he lost his wife and all of that, that's when it started. That's when the nastiness started becoming more disgusting and distasteful things started to be said. Because at first it was just truthfulness, right? Then it started getting dark about kids and doing this. And I just think that that's where it's headed. And I think the same sentiments that you echo for 6ix9ine is the same shit for Charleston White. We just watch the man. We find it entertaining. And because this man hasn't been vulnerable and saying that his mental health is fucked up, we're watching a man go down the dark hole, to be honest with you.
Crashing out. He said it in an interview with Say Cheese. He was like, I lost everything. My wife gone, my kids, like.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck about nothing. That's when niggas don't give a fuck.
Yeah, he crashing out.
He crashing out. That lies. He crashing out.
He keep talking about his little taser that he going on a world tour with. That's not gonna save you, my man. Like,
these young niggas don't care. Somebody do the time for that body, bro.
Yeah.
But it's the reason why it's only older niggas that be tight. It's never the young niggas. The young niggas be saying they gonna do something, but they don't never really doing it. Cause there's a reason for that. Cause niggas ain't really taking you serious, bro. And you're not the aggressor. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why he's getting away with mad shit. He's the aggressor online, but in person, he's not the type that's gonna come up to you and say, he played defense.
Yeah.
He played defense a whole lot. So I don't know, man. He's very entertaining, but I can't keep listening to talk about raping kids. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And that's rape is against my morale, so I can't really, you know what I mean? So that's that with that. I think you explained it perfectly about the whole act in Charleston White. We just wait for his response to see what he's talking about, to be honest with you. Speaking about, no, that's a nasty transition. Speaking about nastiness, man, that man African Bambaataa, man, his name been popping up too much lately, and I've been doing my research on him. So African Bambaataa is one of the originators of hip hop, started in the Bronx River, but it's a lot of people coming forward throughout the years and saying that they've been touched. And these are young black males in which black males period, don't want to really talk about being molested, touched. It's a very uncomfortable topic for men to, and not a space where men have been allowed to be vulnerable. So I think it's A$AP Rocky has the Hip Hop Music Museum, and a lot of controversy has been stirred up, even though African Bambaataa is one of the founders of hip hop, that should he be in there. But his brief history that's been coming to awareness online with concerning Hassan Campbell and others coming online and coming forward and saying that they've been touched and molested by him. It's a lot of controversy involved to that. I agree with the people. I don't think he should be in it.
I agree.
I don't always see, Kanye says a lot of, and I'm not making an excuse. Kanye says a lot of foul shit, but he's never touched kids.
Yeah.
That's why I can still listen. So I don't listen to R. Kelly because he touched kids. So, yeah, but that's what my morals inside play. I'm not telling people to have the same morals as me, because I'm not saying that Kanye didn't say anything that can't. He said a lot of disrespectful shit to the black community. He has misled us and said a lot of things, but until that, I think the actions that take place involving kids, that's a no for me. Yeah. The actual action, I can't accept. So in this situation, do you separate the artist from the music? I don't give a fuck if you started playing drums first. If you were continuously molesting kids, and then it's like there's always some sicko shit behind this shit. You have a photo book with all the kids you molested. You got them with their pants off. You telling niggas come up to the room to jerk off with them, touching on them. No, we're not doing that. No, you do not deserve to be in the hip hop museum. I'm sorry. If this is all true, and this is what you're saying is true, and these people are coming, if this is the alleged situation in which he has never addressed, but I'm saying if these stories are all true, of people coming and saying these things, and it's My thing is, at what point do you become a common denominator? Like the same shit with Trey Songz. Niggas was not believing, niggas. But it's like, all right, now you got 10 cases. All these women can't be lying about their experiences with you. So all these young brothers can't be lying about their experiences with you. And if I had a choice, I wouldn't put you in that and put you into the Hip Hop Hall of Fame. Only way you going in the Hip Hop Hall of Fame if you choose to go get help and you admit to the shit. But other than that, what about the grown men that are 40, 30 that are big fans of hip hop that gotta go in the Hip Hop Hall of Fame and see your name up there and see your face? Who's to say they're not triggered by it? So if all these things is true, this is disgusting, and no, you do not deserve to be in the Hip Hop Hall of Fame. Your name can be there, but a poster and a statue of you don't need to be there. We can talk about Melly Mel and all these other niggas and Curtis Blow. We got other supporters around this topic to cover you. I'm just saying, if this is true, I don't agree with it. But I don't know, what's your take on it, et cetera?
Nah, I mean, you said it perfectly. I agree. You know, I know it's taboo, especially in our community, but we got to stop protecting predators. I don't think he deserves to be honored in any way, shape, or form, if it's true. But I mean, enough people have come forward, and a lot of their stories are consistent. And a lot of men have went through a lot of, you know, pushback. They've been chastised, they've been ridiculed, they've been ostracized for this. I don't think any grown man, especially from New York, especially in the Black community, is just gonna make these things up just for clout. I mean, there's men who've come forward. One of them notoriously known as Poppy, Hassan Campbell. You know, we can see the effects that the toll is taking on him. You know, despite what people want to say, you can see Poppy ain't all there. Like, he's still traumatized by the things that he alleges has happened to him by Bombada. So yeah, I agree. I don't think he should be celebrated.
Yup. And that wraps that situation up. I don't want to be insensitive to people that have gone through that. Touch that topic, get in, get out. Damn. Sheesh. Do we want to talk about John Morant? I don't really want to talk about John Morant. Fuck John Morant.
Man, Ja Morant is the first nigga to go to rehab for thugging.
Fake thugging.
I don't know. People saying his backstory that he really liked that. Some people saying
I don't care. Don't do it. Don't clap guns on IG Live when you're a multi-millionaire. That shit gotta work.
He's young though. I know people don't want to give that cop out like, oh, he's young, but you know, hopefully I think enough of us have been, you know, people have been telling him about himself for weeks on end. So,
but why did he get like a whole a sit down like he was R. Kelly? Like I didn't understand that part.
I mean, the whole NBA is invested in him right now.
And then why did Jalen Rose interview him? Like, I don't want no nigga with no perfect shape of interviewing me. Don't interview him, my nigga. I'm looking at your shape up every time you're looking down at every question and questioning my shape up. Like, no, we're not doing that.
Nah, but shame on that strip club for leaking that picture though.
What's up with them? Like,
and that had nothing to do with thugging. He was in an intimate moment. He's paying his money, especially if he blew 50.
Did he have clothes on? Like, what the fuck?
Nah, he had a shirt. He was ass naked in the end. He was less dressed. The strippers were more dressed than he was.
Nah, for real. And why was his feet out like that? Like,
my nigga.
Yo,
completely sober, which was terrifying.
He said he was completely sober.
He looked like he was completely icy, no alcohol. He was just down to his drawers, like, focus.
All right, so Steph sent this to my phone, and then I heard this because in the uproar. The question is, it's a Reddit. How do you split the rent when one person is in a relationship meaning a lot more than the other?
Well, I'll read the whole story. So the actual person ended up deleting it because I guess.
Yeah, I see. I can't click it.
But I had some screenshots from Twitter. So her question was, how do you split rent with one person in a relationship makes a lot more than the other? I make $48,000 a year from my stipend as a PhD student before random side hustles. And my partner of 1.5 years makes $296,000, which includes a recent $46K raise. We live in a very high cost of living area. We split rent 45-55, so basically 50-50. Total rent is $3,600 monthly, and he pays for electric. We split everything else 50-50, including groceries, dining out, vacation, etc. He does have a problem with cheapness in general that his family mentioned. I realize that without more context, this post makes him sound quite douchey, so you can tell what race she is. My partner is fantastic. We split chores 50-50, blah, blah. Aside from the money thing, I don't know how to talk to him about with him seriously without sounding like I'm begging for money. I wish that he would come to the realization on his own without me bringing it up and trying to convince him.
Wait, read the last part again? That she wish she could bring what up?
She want to be able to bring it up without, like, basically sound like she begging for money. How can she would like let him? She was asking the Reddit.
You got it.
What? Yeah, she was asking the Reddit like for advice. How can she bring up the fact that she doesn't feel it's an equal splitting? How sounding like she's being a gold digger.
Why is it? How is it not? Why? My thing is, why is it not an equal splitting when it's an equal splitting?
So let me also put out there. She makes.
Hold on. So my thing is, it's 55-45, right?
Well, it's basically 50. So the rent, she's saying the rent is $3,600, and they split it 50-50.
Okay, and then he pays for utilities. You said.
He pays electric, which is like
pays electric, and then and what she pays for groceries.
No, they split everything 50-50. The only thing he pays a little extra is she also put in another post that she deleted previous because when she did bring it up to him initially, he told her that they're basically playing half the same that they was paying when they're single. Personally, before we even get into this, I think this nigga hates her. I think he can't stand her. But with that being said, before when he was living on his own, he was paying $2,000 in rent, and when she was living on her own, she was paying $1,750. So it's not really the same thing. He's actually saving more money moving in with her, and she's paying slightly more.
She's paying, yeah, she is paying more, right? But do you compare your rent situation to your last business? Because that's not just like, do she feel like she should just be in the house by herself? Maybe they need to live in separate homes then. That's all.
No, I think the biggest issue for me is that like what she's trying to say is that she's struggling to make ends meet. She lives in the
yeah, I don't agree. I think it should have went 70-30. I think like he could have did rent, she do everything else.
Or because the thing is like he makes $300,000 a year. $300,000 a year. She makes.
I personally don't mind paying all the bills, but I think like you said, I think he don't like her. He hates her.
I mean, because my thing is like, okay, fine. Maybe let's say he comes from his upbringing. There was some financial insecurity. Who knows? Whatever. So he's cheap with his money. But I feel like there's no reason why if she's making 43 because the rent for the year is about that, right? And she's struggling, and that's all she's bringing in. So she's basically living paycheck to paycheck, and he has money in excess. He could fuck off money and still have enough to save and pay bills. So I feel like as a man, like why have her struggle? I know it's only been a year and a half that they've been dating.
I wouldn't use the term as a man, but
the reason why I say that
because the woman make all of that and the man is struggling. Are you gonna say as a woman she should pay everything?
I wouldn't say as a woman because traditionally, but what I would say is because there are some women in this dynamic, I would kind of look at her funny too. If she's making let's say she's a lawyer or somewhere making a high earner, and her man is just starting his career and he's making $40,000 a year and she's making $300,000 and she's telling him, no, nigga, we going 50-50. I'm gonna look at her sideways too. Like, do you really like this nigga? Like, are y'all really in love or are you just using him for a coupon to save some extra coin? So it goes both ways. So I shouldn't have phrased it like that.
Nah, I get what you're saying. It wasn't offensive.
Yeah, but it's interesting, and it definitely had Twitter ablaze the other day on this topic because some couples actually agree with it. They was like, maybe not necessarily 50-50, but she should be paying, a good portion of the rent. And, it's just...
I take care of the rent, you take care of the rest. I'll do that.
Yeah. If I were in that situation, if I'm making that much money, I would definitely cover the rent. And like you said...
I would cover everything. I don't have no problem. My issue about covering everything is I don't want women running their mouth that I do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't glow about it. If it comes up and you be like, my husband pay all the bills, that's different. But don't be gloating about it like it's some type of accomplishment or some type of princess treatment you deserve. And I think that that's the problem. I think that I was just talking to a girl today, like niggas, the issue with men is we don't forget. So a lot of times it be things in the beginning that women will say to a nigga, and the nigga will still go out with her, really still feeling some type of way about what she said, and find a way to punish her. So that's why I try to say, I don't think you off in saying that he hate her. It's just like how you, like, the conveniency is perfect, because if I'm a nigga that make 300,000, all these other chicks I'm about to meet is gonna come off as gold diggerish.
Right.
How do I distinguish this? Do I go back to the dating field to be single as a nigga that's a six-figure nigga that's making that type of money? How do I date? How does that look? Do we have a level of intimacy? Am I only physically attracted to you? Am I emotionally available to you? So it be conveniency. And I do think that I agree with you. I think he hate her.
Yeah, I don't think he sees a future with her. If she's struggling to the point where her entire salary costs her.
Yeah, then it's like the women not being able to buy things for themselves and make their self feel good is going to play a part in it.
And she even mentioned they going 50-50 on everything, including dining. And then she said,
nah, hell no.
Yeah, she said like she deleted all of the threads, but because people were coming at her. So
I think people need to be more. I think that people in relationships like that need to be more open with their partner and start telling the internet everything. Because I'm not gonna lie, even though we don't know, I don't know if she wrote it from her profile per se, but you just embarrassed that nigga. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, it's Reddit, so I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it's Reddit. All right, it's Reddit.
I'm sure it's like a stealth page, but I'm sure he got wind of it, because I'm sure he knows what I'm sure she gave the exact dollar.
Yeah, she had the exact dollar.
I knew, like, yo, bitch, you talking about me? Why am I going viral? But
right.
Like you said, sometimes it is hard for men to decipher, like, are you with me for me, or are you trying? So they'll give them little tests to figure out.
Yeah, and I think that test is unnecessary, because now, you're creating somebody that's displeasing, complaining on the internet.
Yeah.
And that's not good. It's not healthy.
It's common in certain relationships of like high earners when they're dating, when there's that dynamic where one person's making way more than the other. Those conversations do need to be had, though, before you even talk about.
I agree with you on that. I ain't gonna lie, I agree with you on that. And my thing is, do what works for you. That's not working for y'all. Like, stop worrying about other niggas' pockets or how the niggas' relationship ran. If niggas go 50-50, oh, that's a roommate, etc. Like, don't even have conversations.
No, it's not even a 50-50 conversation. Like, that's a whole.
Not you. I'm just saying.
No, I know what you're saying, but that is a common talking point on other podcasts and like online and stuff like that. And I understand that. Like you said, I don't care about those dynamics when it's equal. I don't look down on any guy that's going 50-50 with his girl if they're both making similar salaries, because you gotta two people gotta pull together to build their kingdom. There's nothing wrong with that. Y'all both save y'all bread. You move out, you get a house, you continue to elevate. But I think this situation is so unique because he's making so much more than she is, and he's still standing firm on, now you're paying half of everything. So I think if I were her friend personally and I knew how, I'd be like, Mama, it's time for you to look for another relate. Like, it doesn't seem like he really rocks with you like that.
Yeah. Because as men, I naturally want to provide. Like, it's just natural.
When they like you, yeah.
Yeah, I just naturally.
You can speak for men. If you find a girl you really love in your relationship.
Fuck if I really find a little girl. Like, even I'm not trying to be funny. Like, nah, I'm being dead ass transparent with you. If it was you, my friend King, and I had it like that, I'm paying for everything. I just don't like. I don't. I just naturally as a man, I just want to do. I just feel like women make the party popping. So let me just take care of everybody, and this shit gonna come how it come. Even if it get boring, everybody had a good time that was here. So it's just like, naturally as a man, if you have the resources, you want to provide it, and it ain't always got to be financially. If it's food, if I got a lot of food, and I want to give niggas food. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, naturally as a man, you just want to provide and just make people feel safe. Like, even when niggas come to my house, I need something, just so the party could flow. I don't want niggas to keep asking me for shit and shit like that. Like, I just feel like naturally as a man, you provide. And like what you saying, like, when you really love a girl, you want to provide it as well. Like, I just think at today, what has me not in that traditional role is women running their mouth. That's what has me this leaves a distaste in my mouth. Oh, I don't do nothing. My thing is, why are you glorifying the fact that you as a person have never had a job? Why are you glorifying that you stay home all day and do nothing and somebody else pay the bills? Like, as an adult, you should not even be gloating about those things, because as an adult, you should be doing something that occupy your time and generate some type of money. And then the problem with those women is that gloat about that shit is when they single, they don't even know their hobbies. I've met mad women like that the nigga pay all the bills. Those women don't never know themselves. They don't know how to date. They don't know their hobbies, and be struggling to learn themselves in their 30s.
Yeah.
So that's my whole thing, is the chit chat about who should do what in who household, do what works in your household. Like if I meet a woman and she doesn't agree and I want to marry her and she doesn't agree that we got to live with each other while we marry, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, that's
what I'm trying to say. Like, do what works for you. Stop worrying about what the internet approves of your relationship.
I think in this case, the argument was that there's a clear sign of
yeah, it is.
It's a clear sign of struggle. It's not to say like, you know,
is it struggling?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not saying is it okay for a man to make a woman pay the bill. It's not. That's not the debate. I think it's the fact that she's clearly drowning and there's some financial insecurity there, and he has the resources to help, and he's not helping. So I think it's a bigger issue in that relationship.
He don't like her, like you said.
Yeah, because if you truly,
he mad, he's stuck with you. He mad, he's stuck with you.
Right, and I'll take it a step further, and that's probably why she deleted it, because everybody was giving opinions. But this can be a play for him to push her out the door. He probably don't know how to leave, because
you're gonna lose your mind after a while.
Yeah.
When you only got $10 to eat for the rest of the week, you gonna lose your mind.
Yeah. But imagine you got $10 to eat for the rest of the week, and you lay next to somebody that's making well over $60.
Yeah, exactly.
And they tell you, and then they give you something to eat, and they're like, "Yo, make sure you have that back." I need that.
I don't know what this is. This sounds like punishment.
Yeah, yeah. But you know, again, like you said, I 100% agree. And outside of this story, in a relationship, whatever works for you and yours, more power and more blessings to that. Like, I'm not here to judge. You know, Corey don't judge. Like, do what works for you. And yeah, it's about building your kingdom together. However you do that, whatever that looks like, you know what I mean? So.
And I'm not gonna lie, I even become uncomfortable when women telling me what they not doing. Like if I live with a man, I'm not even paying no bills. Like, all right, we not even going far.
I've heard that.
That shit is disgusting.
I've been
Why do you feel like you could live somewhere as an adult and just feel like, first of all, I'm a duo. I swear to God, I forgot her name. The woman who to me earlier, that was on the Breakfast Club, the therapist.
Oh, Alon, I always mix her name up.
Yeah. Damn, what the fuck? She just was saying that how women, the most powerful women are silent, and it's true. Like, a woman that I meet and I fuck with hard body, if she never talks about how household is run, I pay for everything. Once you start running your mouth, you just lowering like whatever I wanted to do for you. Because you're just running your mouth and telling me what you're not doing. So what you gonna do?
But here's the thing, right? And I've had these conversations, you know, with other people. That's city girl rhetoric. That's a whole new different generation. Like most grown women who are healed, that are not having trauma responses, they don't approach
those things.
Those women who approach things like that are in survival mode. They have traumas. They're not healed. They're not doing the work. They're not doing the therapy. So yeah, they have this delusional reality of like you say, yeah, nah, I don't pay bills. I'm not gonna do nothing. But then it's like, I was talking to another friend about this too, and it kind of got heated because she kind of subscribes to that belief, what you're saying. She's one of them people that thinks like, oh, I'm not paying for this and this and that. And I said, here's the problem with you, why you can't find a man. And I know, look, listen to this, you know, listen, it is what it is. But I said, this is why you can't find a man, because you want tradition when it benefits you. So you want a traditional man, but you don't want to be a traditional woman. It can't be like that. It's either one or the other. Either you could be modern and you go do 50-50 or whatever, but you can't say, I'm not paying no bills. The man's going to take care of me. He's going to cook. He's going to clean. I mean, he's going to pay the bill. I'm not going to cook. I'm not going to clean. I'm not going to contribute. I'm not going to work. Your money is my money and my money is my money. That's not going to work. That's not an effective model. Or you're going to get a nigga that's going to agree to it in the beginning, but he's going to do you dirty, or he's going to realize his worth, or he's going to start wandering. His eyes are going to wander. It's just not, it's not sustainable.
How old is this person?
She's in her late 20s.
Why is your mindset like, bro, I don't understand. And I feel like this is detrimental to
city girl rhetoric.
Nah, it's not only city girl rhetoric. It's just like, I've been seeing this soft life thing on TikTok pop up for Black women. And I think like, I don't know why, like, it's a certain thing in social engineering. It's somebody else that plans that this is gonna happen at this time on TikTok, and this people is gonna get a hold of it. And they've been selling this soft life bullshit to black women. Bro, nothing is. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not jealous about the shit. What I am gonna say is nothing's gonna be soft about wearing this skin at all. Now, you're gonna have women that come up on a millionaire black dude or white dude. Suitors to them. But the women that live like that don't talk like y'all. They don't run their mouth. They don't tell what's going on in their household. This is the thing that I learned. None of the people that's getting the things that y'all feel like y'all deserve talk at all about what they're doing and what they're not doing. And then let's talk about the sugar girls, the girls that got sugar daddies. Stop letting them sell this bullshit to you like they not fucking and sucking dick.
Of course they need.
They telling, and then my thing is y'all be selling false hope to other black women. That should be so damaging, bro. Yeah, I got a sugar daddy. I ain't giving them no sugar. Mind you, you go on her OnlyFans, she get fucked by a white dude. Like, bro, stop. I wish y'all stop selling false dreams to black women specifically, because I don't know who market this is, and I don't understand why. Like, I know it's contagious because other black women are proposing I live a soft life. It's nothing soft about wearing this skin color. It's nothing. I'm sorry. As long as we live in America, nothing will ever be soft. You're going to have to work for shit. You're going to, and this is another thing I learned. I never said to myself, I want to teach you as a girlfriend. I want to da-da-da as a girlfriend. If you talking that you deserve this thing, you're obviously not in that realm. Because when I started working in the school, I started working there teachers. I don't have to ask for these things. I put in the work to be next to these people. So if my desire is I always want to be with a teacher, well, I'm in the realm to do it. You talk about you want these 100K dudes, 300K dudes, you got to be a 100K or 90K girl to be in that realm, to bump shoulders with these people. The reason why y'all don't meet these people because y'all mentally not there or y'all financially not there. Y'all not deserving of these people. If you're screaming I deserve, then you haven't worked hard for it. You're not there. So I'm seeing a lot of y'all just talk about the life y'all deserve to live in, soft life, and it's just bullshit. And I hate that it's sold to black women because it should be bullshit, because regular niggas like me that don't make 100K have to deal and talk to y'all, have to sit across from y'all. And it should be bullshit. The city girl rhetoric is extremely detrimental to y'all. Y'all sitting across from a nigga that really want to do right by you, got his mental health straight, and you're telling me what you're not going to do. Tell me what you're going to do. I don't mind if we don't live the traditional woman household. Nigga, I don't mind cooking. I'm the only child, nigga. I learned everything to survive for myself. So I provide and do everything for myself. So I don't mind cooking. But when you tell me I'm not washing dishes, I'm not taking out the trash, it's insane. You gonna look at the trash can all the way full up and keep stacking it, and because it's a trash can and because you feel like a man should take it out, you're not gonna take it out. It's bullshit. I'm not rocking with that. Yeah. So y'all need to stop walking around and telling niggas what y'all not gonna do, because y'all don't have offer shit. Y'all not offering shit. You're telling us of a list. Your list of what you gonna do is not extremely times more than the things you're not gonna do. I get if you cook, you cook and you clean, and you don't want to take out the trash and you do mad shit, and then you don't want to take out trash, no problem. We can work out a deal in that department. But what you're not gonna do is watch the trash. I haven't been there for 3 days and watch the trash get filled up and not take it because you feel as a woman you're not supposed to do that. So this city girl rhetoric, and then the worst part about the city girl rhetoric is that if we talk about the 2 women or the 3 women that have been promoting the city girl rhetoric are all in relationships. So y'all need to shut the fuck up and say you need to separate the artist from the music or what's really going on. JT's was in a relationship. CRISEAN was dating Diddy. Cardi B, nigga, also has recorded her cooking mad times. So stop believing this bullshit in this music, cause these are lover girls, bro.
Yeah, I think what happens is soft life is getting it's getting mingled with city girl rhetoric. That's how I call it, because I'm not mad at soft life. So soft life is just kind of like manifesting and stepping into your feminine power. And men can live a soft life too. It's really just its origin is really just meaning living a life of luxury without the stress or minimal stress, and however that looks to you. So that could be taking maybe 4 vacations for the year. You still work, but you're able to, you have more opportunities, or or your lifestyle. You're living in a better, you have better living conditions. You know what I mean? You don't have the same financial burdens. That doesn't necessarily mean you're taking advantage of a nigga where he's paying everything and you're treating him like shit. I think that's where it gets confused. So now when we hear a girl say, I want a soft life, certain people get triggered because it's like they take that as, oh, you're saying you want to use me as a wallet, so that you could just, live off of my dime. And I just think like it's so unfortunate and frustrating with this new generation when it comes to dating, because it's a power struggle now where what happens to the reciprocity where both people are just contributing to making each other's lives better, however that looks like. So even if it's like one person is covering majority of the finances, but the other person is contributing in a different way, like everything doesn't have to be monetary. So if you're a man that's paying the rent or paying the mortgage, then the woman can take care of the household, or she can also work and take care of some of the finances, but maybe she cooks more, or maybe, he cooks and she cleans, or she cooks and he vice versa. Or like you said, taking out the trash, you take out the trash and I do something else. Like, I just think the biggest thing is really about reciprocity and respecting each other and not trying to one up, whether it's man or woman, because that's the problem. I feel like women it's a trauma response, right? So what happens is like women have for decades been dealing with men, the bitches and hoes, and just kind of like fucking and leaving and leaving them with nothing, where it's like, all right, I'm gonna take back my power. So now I'm gonna use this nigga. He's a trick. That's why you have the Meg Thee Stallions and these girls that rap. They put this out into the universe as far as like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck on this nigga and use him, and he gonna pay for my bag and pay for my nails, and this is my food nigga, and that's my bill nigga. Like, the bottom line is everybody just doesn't want to feel used. So it's like, I'm gonna do to you before you do to me. Everybody just
fuck them. And then my thing is this. I just saw a video. I cannot find it, and I gotta send it to you stuff when I get a hold of this shit. A woman put women on blast. She say, y'all treat dating like an audition for the preview of a relationship. It's like you said, it's not reciprocated. Like, what happens to the meeting point of, yeah, we gonna go out, but my like, as a man personally, I just want to look if you gonna offer. I don't even want you to do this shit. I just want to look if you gonna reach for your purse.
Well, I mean, well, all right. Why you think that? You talking about on the first date?
It don't matter. Like, my thing is, it shouldn't be. If you have a mutual interest in somebody, the woman shouldn't treat it like it's an audition for the man, and that's what's happening.
Well, here's the thing with that. It depends, and this is for me, right? Who, like, a lot of times I'll play the masculine role in the relationship. 9 times out of 10, I'll probably be the one. There'll be mutual interest, but I'll be the one to, like, if there's a date, I'll set the date, I'll set the location. So yeah, there's gonna be an expectation for me to pay. And this is romantic. I'm not talking about hanging out with friends or anything like that. Now, I don't really expect her to like reach for the, you know what I mean? Like, if you do, that's cool. And that has happened to me, but I'm not really, and a lot of times they pump fake it. I'm not really like, whatever. Now, if we're in a relationship and I'm always picking up the tab, paying for this, paying for that, and within 6 months, 8 months, a year, however long, you don't never, then that's a problem. Because I feel like when you're in a relationship, whether like in my situation or man and woman, however, a woman is gonna at some point pick up the tab or offer to pay the tip. Like, that's common to me. And if you're dating someone where you're on your 3rd, 4th, 5th date, however long, and she's not even offering, or she's not asking, in a conversation, little things you'll know when a woman likes you. Like, y'all could be on the phone and you can mention something that you like, or a food you like, or a pair of sneakers that you like. She's gonna wanna, if she likes you, she's gonna wanna contribute. It's not always sucking and fucking. So I think men, especially young men, have to find a way to really use discernment and figure out, like, does this girl really like me for me, or am I just a wallet? Am I just a come up for?
Yeah, well,
don't be blind about how she look and her fat ass and her BBL. Like, really pay attention to how she interacts with you.
Like, yeah, like I was saying, like I think from the men's perspective, that's really mine. I know you're not excited by that gesture of a woman pump faking. I'm not excited by that. What I'm trying to say is just that I think that when we talk about bare minimum, women showing up to a date and just talking is bare minimum, to be honest with you. Meeting me halfway on something, if it's something you wanted, I mentioned and you thought about it, I'm not even talking about the paying processes of. I'm saying like what happened to me in halfway. I'm not serving you because I'm courting you.
No, I know.
Yeah, it's like they treat it like an audition of a preview of a relationship, and that's the problem, that women are coming to the table, and it's me because I'm a man and you date women too, but like I don't know about.
Look, what I'm saying, you're the one to 9 times out of 10, if you're taking this young lady on a date, it's someone that you're extremely attracted to. You like her personality, you like how she looks, and you're the one that's setting the tone. So you're picking the location, you're the one that's saying, meet me at this time, whatever. So I'm trying to figure out, why would you have the expectation for her to pump fake if you are the one 9 times out of 10? Now, a lot of women.
No, I don't have the expectation for her to pump fake. I'm just saying, like, the city girl, the issue is this, and then I think somebody said this. The city girls are standing, the hoes are standing next to the good girls, bro. The shit is hard to distinguish right now. It's really hard because even if they're not saying it vocally, Steph, they're reposting it like it's cool. So I'm thinking that, yeah, it's wrong for me to project and think that this is the type of mentality that you carry. But if you consistently post shit like that, how am I to think? Like, that's what I'm trying to say. The city girls and the hoes is next to the good girls. So what how do I distinguish these two? So when I come from if I'm choosing today, I'm not expecting the girl to put a fucking dime down. I'm gonna pay for everything. That means I'm interested in you and I'm pursuing you. The issue is that they're carried it on and talk like niggas pay, like niggas is doing this for me, niggas is doing that for me. I ain't never had to do that. I ain't never. And my thing is,
I've seen this.
Where's the effort? Where's the effort on the woman in today's society with the modern women going? Where's the effort on putting they could talk all this city girl shit. They all just want to be loved, bro. They all been hurt and they all want to be loved. But where's the effort on their end these days? They don't even want to, like, not for me, but like I don't also think for niggas like me. I was fortunate enough to be attractive in somewhat, whether it's physical. I'm funny, so I get girls. What about the niggas that struggle to talk to girls? What about those niggas? Like, niggas don't ever think about the niggas that's actually lonely, that don't get no pussy, no attention from women, don't know how to talk to women or nothing. What about, like, and that's what we don't think about those niggas. But I'm talking for all men. Like, when I say this, where is the chase? Where's the meeting me halfway from the women now?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, what is an example?
An interest in itself. An interest in, like, just conversation. Why am I texting you first every time? Where's the halfway? Where's the did you eat it? Even if you don't give a fuck, where's that? Like, why am I taking you on a date of a person that I gotta text first? And then you talking about niggas ain't shit, but you don't put no effort in
the text first in what amount of time? Because I feel like if shorty's not texting you first at all and y'all been dating for.
No, not dating, just all right to get. It taking me a minute to even take you on a date unless we click instantly or we met in person. So what I'm trying to say is, let's say you bag a drink from the gram or something, because that's the common place to bag somebody from. She claims she interested, she liking your shit, she laughing at your jokes. Y'all get each other texts, and then through the whole time of y'all talk, she's always complaining about, like, most of them are mainly complaining about niggas ain't shit and niggas da-da-da-da-da. But my thing is, when you start dealing with them as a man, you see why she's attracted to niggas as shame, because she's not putting interest towards you, she's not meeting you nowhere with, like, the reciprocation of energy. Just like they don't even feel obligated to even respond back to certain text stuff. Like, they move disgusted and they complain about being single. So what are you doing on your end as a woman to even put yourself in a position to be in a relationship? They do nothing, Steph, at all today. They do, at least the women I've encountered. I can't say all, but the women I have encountered, and of course my homeboys have told me stories, and you got some stories. These women don't do nothing. And I think that your realm, I'm not saying your realm is better or different. I just think it's a level of the level of protected up, guard up, is lessened on your end maybe sometimes because you're a woman, so they think like, she's not gonna do me wrong sometimes. Or maybe it's up, depending on their experiences. But my thing is, when it comes to men, it's this whole men ain't shit narrative. Men are rapists, men are violent, men on this, and this whole city girl act. So when it plays too much into the one-on-one dealings with a woman, and I mean just showing the interest part. I just mean that part in itself. I'm not taking you out when I gotta text you all the time. I'm not taking you out when we barely talk. I'm not taking you out if that's the only way I can get to know you. I need to know if you worth leaving my house first. Fuck all that. And I used to be like, I'm gonna take her out, she not texting me back. I used to be that nigga. Of course, don't get me wrong, I've gotten way more vagina in that area, in that realm. I get it. But today, as a 31-year-old man, I don't know if you fun or not. And for me to leave the house, I need to know that you fun. Or pretending like you fun. You could be a shy person. I'm a funny nigga. I make the date up. I don't mind that. I don't mind paying for shit. I don't mind doing anything. My thing is, these girls today are fucking boring. They're boring. They don't stimulate no niggas mentally. They don't, like, you have to literally sell them dreams for them to come. You have to look like something on the gram and sell them dreams for them to be interested, to be honest with you. You got to show your hand first, and that's why niggas leave with money. That's why you have men that leave with money that are dirtbags. They don't, I'm telling you, the women of today, I'm just the ones I encounter. Can't say, oh, I don't like generalize. But the women of today, they just are boring. It's not the same. I remember when they would hit you up, like even the thoughtfulness. That's why I told you I rock with one joint. She's like, I'm near your crib. Let me pull up on you. We sat in front of the building and talked. It wasn't nothing sexual. It wasn't nothing, like, we just sat. What happened to that type shit? That type shit don't even happen.
It's still out there, but yes.
It's still out there, but what happened to that type of shit? Like, that type of shit that's intriguing to men that are working on their mental health and getting their life together. That's the type of shit, the thoughtfulness. Where's the thoughtfulness? I remember women used to be thoughtful. I bought you this, I went to your favorite, oh, you vegan, you eat food, I'm over here. The thoughtfulness is not even, and that's not even a girlfriend trait. That's just how women are. Like, I thought, like, even my women friends, I thought about you, Corey. I saw the ways the thoughtfulness is not displayed today. And that's the minimal, that's the minor shit that men like. See, this is the thing that I think that when women are wired different, if we gonna say we came from y'all, then we have the same emotions and like the same shit as y'all. We just think logically and we don't think more with emotionally, because I have to think about this whole problem in totality and remove my feelings and how I feel about it before I remember, I'm solution based. I can't think with emotion solution based. I can tell you there's a fire in my house and I'm on a fire escape. Would it be the logical thing to jump from the 4th floor? No. But as a woman, you might think, my life is today, let me jump from the 4th floor. I can't think like that. I'm just solution based. I have to think about, how do I get everybody out of this situation to live? So that if we came from y'all, we like the same things y'all like. It's just something, respect is prioritized over love in our thing. We just wired different. But my thing is no thoughtfulness in the women today. All of y'all city girls, and the good girls is reposting the city girl shit. And some of y'all I know personally is not even built like that. And y'all proposing the shit and then y'all get mad when y'all get hurt. City girl behavior, city girl repost is gonna get city boys. And y'all get mad with that. That's why I spoke to a girl recently and she was like, yeah, my experience with black men, that I said, I'm not going for it. Then we started talking about that. She was like, nah, I'm not gonna lie, I got the hell. Like, now that you explain it like that, I should say, I think people need to talk about the people I've encountered. That is a specific sentence on specific things. The people that I've encountered, I said, we don't date anime niggas. I mean, y'all don't, what black women don't date anime niggas. They don't date niggas from Idaho. Y'all date niggas from popular areas because y'all like, the demographic of men y'all like ain't shit. And it is what it is. Y'all, the demographic of men y'all like, other women like. They have options. So we have to be specific on things that we talk about when we talk about dating, black men, black women, and all of that. Just like the same for the men. You can't keep playing about women, but you like city girls. What do you expect out of a city girl?
Right.
So it's just more of like, dating realm is fucked up. I think dating is really, like, when I really look at it, it's for two hill people that got their shit together. That shit is not for niggas that don't got their shit together for real.
Absolutely not.
Or you could get your shit together. Don't get me wrong. It's possible. And y'all could be happy. But a lot of y'all don't have y'all shit together and just on mental health. Fuck the financial part. Just the mental health part y'all just don't have together. Y'all want to date, but y'all want people to accept y'all for the trauma that y'all got, and y'all want them to change you. I'm a nigga that's in therapy. It's quite draining. The women I encountered, I am drained out because I have to fix them. I'm not willing to fix you. I am not. And I'm not willing to trust somebody that don't listen. Nah, you judging me? No, I'm telling you the truth. You don't like it. I am not willing to hear what your baby father did. I should not be held accountable for what he did. I understand how trauma works. But it's draining for me, bro. It's even draining in friendships. I'm drained out. This therapy shit has played a part in me being insecure as far as dating goes. I can't lie. I've told my therapist, like, bro, I don't, like, niggas told me to go do homework. I went and did the homework and I found out nobody was doing homework. I'm the only nigga in the class that did the homework.
It depends on where you're meeting women, right?
Yeah,
but there's a lot of women in therapy and working on themselves and, or healed.
But where's these spaces where people are hanging out that are in therapy? You have to really search high and low for this type of shit.
I think it's just getting out of your environment.
True. It could be true. That could play a major part. Settings for me, but like the mind counters is mind counters right now. Like, and
You definitely got to get out again.
yeah, of course.
If you talking to shorties on the block, I mean, chances are you're gonna get.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm not really. I don't really even talk to shorties on the block. I try to like even hold on. What the fuck? I try to like even politic with people. Like I politic with like-minded women. Don't get me wrong. So I enjoy the conversations that like I've tried to find women that have mentally intrigued me personally. But even with that, it becomes like you start to see the trauma show. You start to see that shit. Like you really start to see that shit. Like, damn, like where is this going? And it's like some of these situations I have to end up sad as far as I'm getting blocked or they getting blocked. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't go for it. I got boundaries, and even having boundaries as a male is just this far-fetched thing. Like I had to put a come on, it's too many situations I had to put boundaries up. I'm not going for that. You could do that with that nigga. That nigga could accept that shit. I don't. So yeah.
I get it. It's tough. Dating nowadays is tough.
That ass. Damn, we had 2:30. Damn. I don't really want to talk about battle.
Covered everything. I thought we went to get into the battle rap.
Nah, we ain't gotta talk about battle rap. What about Nicki dissing Meg? No.
We can get into that briefly. I mean, I just feel like, you know,
Nicki throw rocks at how they ain't, huh?
I mean, now what she bold. I mean, we all know she coming for Megan. I mean, her reasoning seems a little, you know, she said that a while back when she was pregnant with her son, that Megan allegedly told her to get an abortion. I think it really just, the beef stems from her. The thing is with Nicki, it seems like she wants people to pick a side. If she co-signs you or she rocks with you, especially as a woman, you cannot associate with anybody that she has an issue with. And that's what happened. Like, she was all for Megan. It was love. And then Megan did that song with Cardi. She did WAP, and everything just kind of went downhill. She's just been on her head top. And that just seems to be, she wants to build, like, I don't want to say a cult, but it's just like, yeah, you got to pledge your allegiance to her and draw a line in the sand.
Be a bar, but not.
Yeah. There is no politicking and playing both sides and moving around the industry. If you're a female rapper, I am the biggest female artist. I birthed y'all. All y'all bitches is my sons. And if I take you in on a part of this cult, you cannot talk to anybody I have a problem with. That's how it look. I mean, we all you just calculate. Yeah, I don't think it's come from any place of like it's deep or anything like that. I think it's just, yeah, Megan didn't pledge her allegiance.
Yeah, I see what you see. To be honest,
Mr. Peace to Christopher Reeve.
Yo, I didn't even know niggas still spitting those type of bars.
Yo, that's how you know she's telling her age. These young kids didn't even know who the hell he was, man. The original Superman.
Wait, what the fuck is this?
Christopher Reeve.
Yeah, I guess that wraps up episode 83. We did what? We gave y'all niggas
3 hours.
2.5. Damn near, because I think the other half is like an hour. I don't want to hear nothing about no pod again, man. This shit, niggas is putting in hours, nigga. Niggas be texting me like, oh, 2 hours for real? Nah, niggas putting 2 hours. I gotta give y'all something that hold on to. Y'all gotta listen to the bits, nigga. Can't keep going on about new shit be popping up, man. Like, I guess we ended episode 83 Corey Cash podcast. Steph Curry. I'm just here. I'm Klay Thompson. So I'm just waiting in the corner for the 3. And we out.